I'd probably farm out some ideas.
What does that mean?
Well,
people.
I'd ask some people what their thoughts are.
Oh, no, I know what you would do.
Kind of class.
You would do.
Oh, yeah.
You would make Gary Player and Nicholas and Faldo and Stadler draft food.
Well, you know, it's not
sorry,
the worst
VJ,
idea.
you can't get what you want because Craig Stadler took it previous round.
Not the worst idea.
Mike Weir took your food, Bubba Watson.
Faldo.
They'll take your jacket away.
Yeah, I mean, not
First of all, you got to get your jacket first.
I'm a little far away from that at the moment.
It seems like Cage has a better chance of getting a jacket than you.
Well, I think my days have passed. You're
a tremendous slouch.
Tremendous slouch. I'm down on. I'm under 8 these days.
Imagine having a burger draft. You've won a Masters jacket.
I would die.
And suddenly you do what you do, your schmecky birthday celebration. You institute at the Masters.
I would love.
All right, Phil, you're on the clock. What do you got?
Chairman Ridley would be like, "Get out of here, man! You're never invited back."
Sir Nick Faldo, we're waiting.
You might as well whip out a cell phone.
Oh, the peanut butter burger was really good that year.
Yeah, Mike's been to one.
Two. Why two?
Yeah. I'd ask you for wine selections, obviously.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
I'd
love to dive into that wine
Rich
cellar.
would be like, open that door.
But I'd have to get a green jacket.
Burger draft at the Masters.
Don't forget, you've got to look some of the greatest players ever and say, what you want to have tonight, you can't have it.
No.
Because one guy like Trevor Immelman took it, Jack.
The bacon cheeseburger.
You know what I mean?
They accommodate all requests.
I understand.
So they would have to do this.
They
would have to do the burger draft at the Masters Champions
draft.
Dinner.
For the Masters.
The photo.
Just saying.
The photo would
TJ has
look good.
no interest.
No one would be happy in that photo.
None.
Everyone would have a frown.
None.
They didn't get what they wanted.
All right. Check out TJ and O'Shea for No Contest Wrestling later on today. O'Shea tapped out of this show today. That's called a hostile work environment, right?
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I am grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. D.H. Conley's softball and baseball teams were in action yesterday, and for a complete recap, here's Pirate Radio intern Cole Martin.
On Tuesday, the Jacksonville Cardinals took on the D.H. Conley Vikings in high school baseball and softball. On the baseball diamond, it was the Vikings ultimately getting it done, winning by a score of 7-4. They improved to 9-0 in conference play, 21-1 overall, as they are still the number 1 team in the state and 26th nationally. In softball, it was a big-time 19-0 victory for the Vikings through 3 innings. With the win, they also remain perfect in conference play at 9-0, 19-1 overall, as they are the number 2 team in the state and 24th nationally. With Pirate Radio, I'm Cole Martin.
Elsewhere, South Central beat White Oak 14-4. Rose beat New Bern 3-2 in baseball. In softball, it was New Bern over Rose 3-2. Farmville Central beat Aiden Grifton 5-1. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, It's where you live.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed
Dr. Gary Overton live in the studio. Softball, too. We've got some really good softball teams in our area. And all of that, it's just kind of what makes Greenville so special in eastern North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. And let's look at state championships.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people get to experience that?
Right.
You think of what's been done in the high schools here. Rose, Conley, we can go on and on.
The Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, exclusively on Pirate Radio, Pirate Radio TV on YouTube, and on the Pirate Radio app. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Line drive into right center field. Burris around third. He'll tie the game. Herring gets to third base. RBI single by Austin Irby.
This is the Pirate Nation, and we are Pirates because all you have to do to get anybody excited here is go, Purple!
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome, and I love you guys.
Sumo Kongbe hit, driven back, ECU standing tall.
The biggest thing about Pirate Nation is we kind of get it for as small a community as we are, we really get everybody involved.
Y'all are intimidating guys. I'm saying y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
We never lose a tailgate. That's the one thing. Undefeated.
Go Pirates, yeah.
Live from the First Flight Credit Union Studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Wednesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio Studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online PR927FM.com. It is nice to be inside the First Flight Credit Union Studios for a big Wednesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. You can find us on the app. Download it today if you don't have it. Powered by Carolina Caliber, and we love when you hang out with us on YouTube. Had a fun day with the chat gang yesterday. Let's do it all over again today. Pirates coming off a beatdown in Raleigh. We will talk about that one. And more ECU athletics throughout the show. Also, the Stanley Cup playoffs, the NBA playoffs, Gavin Williams on the mound as we speak. Guardians and Rays are scoreless so far early in that one. Trey Savage pitching last night. We'll have our Pirates in the Pros update. Got that coming your way. Ken Watlington will join us. Some news came out after we wrapped up the show, or right around the end of the show yesterday, about the expansion of the NCAA tournament. Pirates' chances just went up to go to the big dance. Talk about that with Ken Watlington when he joins us on the show later on in hour number 1. Hour 2, Donnell Coley. We'll talk Pirate baseball, a little football, and more. Also, Jim Szoke from the Panthers Radio Network and the play-by-play voice of East Carolina football. We will talk Panthers draft and get Jim's take on spring ball and look ahead to the 2026 ECU football season. And former Georgia Bulldog great, former Cincinnati Bengal. You've seen him on television the last decade plus. David Pollack will join us on the program. He and Ellerby went one-on-one. Got that coming up in hour number 3. We got Shirley Rhodes. We got Zach Lewis, intern Zach. We got Buzzkill Bass. And we've got intern Carter here on a Wednesday. Also, to my left, the man that's been receiving a lot of flowers since last evening. He is, oh my God, dude.
He can't hold the excitement in him.
I mean, I'm doing it. This guy deserves all the credit in the world, and you're going to interrupt his intro. He is Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone. Hey, Jared.
What's up, Clip? How you doing?
Doing great, man. Hope you are. And folks, I didn't know this was going to happen. What a pleasant surprise. We got far left side.
Strong side. I apologize.
Hey, what'd you get lost? What are you doing here, boy? What are you doing in here?
Well, my computer won't turn on. So I was like, that's strange. So I'm going to let it rest for a little bit.
Something strange here.
And as I was discovering that, I heard the open of Pirate Radio Live, and I said, you know what? That's Clip Rock's music. And I ran in here.
God.
And thought I would join you for the show. J-Bone, I apologize for interrupting your introduction. I had a little tickle in my throat.
That's fine.
Jared, you were on hand last night, and the only one, apparently, on hand, because you did go one-on-one with Cliff Godwin. We've joked in the past, like when you ask any update, and he said nope. I joked that was a one-on-one interview. This literally was one-on-one.
Yeah.
And hell of a game to get Cliff one-on-one after the Pirates get hammered by the Pack for the second time this season.
What's going through your mind as that run roll was starting to get near?
Let me go get my stuff. Let's get ready for this. Damn it, I'm the only one. And then I found out there was somebody else there, but they didn't know how to get to the field, so it ended up just being me post-game.
Boy, if only you could have like a pep talk in that moment, like a legendary coach or something could somehow magically appear and give you a few words of inspiration, but nothing like that happened, right?
Well, actually, I was headed down to the field, and I saw Dr. Coach Gary Overton coming along as well. I'm like, well, let me stand right here. I don't want to walk over there by myself.
Did you say, hey, Dr. Coach?
Yeah, so, hey, Coach, how you doing?
Coach.
He's like, Jared, is it just you? I said, it looks like it. He said, just do your best. Ask the questions you can. You got it. I'm like, appreciate it, Coach. You got it, too.
And that pumped you up, right?
You had an ECU Hall of Famer give you a pre-interview pep talk. That had to make you feel good.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I've talked to him before, like, in Durham at Duke before that one, and he's like, God, like, I don't even know what to ask. And it kind of puts me at ease. It's like, man, he does this all the time one-on-one, and he doesn't know what to ask. Like, it kind of makes me feel like, okay, it's not weird to feel these feelings.
He said, Jared, I noticed a little liquid on your shorts. I'm assuming it's urine. I know you're scared.
It looks like pee.
It looks like pee. But you can do this.
Yeah. I mean, I was very nervous. My hand was shaking the whole time holding the mic.
Arms were sweaty.
Yeah, knees weak.
Jared, there's something on your
sweater.
Your sweater.
Your mom's spaghetti.
Yeah.
Your mother's spaghetti.
Now, I've heard you and Clip talk about your mom's spaghetti on Pirate Radio Live.
It's good spaghetti. But no, I am proud of myself. A little too much praise.
Well, you did the best you could. I tell you what, man, I can't wait to see old. I should have saved it because now he's going to know it's coming. But Zach Kaplan tomorrow. You got your phone?
Yeah.
Appreciate you putting your phone up before the show. Zach, so we're all saying, hey, Jared, great job, man. I gave Jared all his flowers. You know, and so what? So you gave the post game video to Channel 9.
Yeah, he said this probably be the last time we bug you for it. And then as I'm walking,
yeah, it damn well better be.
As I'm walking to my truck, I said it was just me one-on-one with Cliff, so not long. I don't know how good the audio is. There was music blasting in the background, but I'll have it to you shortly. He said some stuff, and then I sent it. He said thanks. No response. I'm driving. 3 minutes later, he says, I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
As good as you could do under the circumstances. That's your idea of a compliment, Zach?
I took it as a compliment. I knew he wasn't being backhanded or being a jerk.
I got some things to say, but I'm going to wait to say them to his face on Thursday's edition of Pirate Radio Live. That offended me for you.
But I got some texts, people saying, hey, good job, man. Like, you had some questions to ask. You fired them off before we could walk away.
If you're wondering why we're talking about this instead of the game, like,
well, what is there really
I don't really want to talk about the game.
It got,
and to be honest, I was watching the Braves. So
I mean, like, the biggest thing coming out of it is Sean Jenkins and his health. Hopefully, he's probably not going to pitch this weekend. Hopefully, we can have him back for Rice week after, or I'm just hoping conference tournament. We're really going to need him.
Well, you want to hear the Cliff Godwin in his own words?
Yeah.
And Jarrett Watkins in his own words. Our new Blue Pirate report, East Carolina, losing last night, just like they did here in Greenville. And I said, hey, that score, that first game, that doesn't indicate, you know, how these teams are. And unfortunately, it's worse. Mm-hmm. It was 7 last time. It was 10 last night, 12-2. Here is Jarrett Watkins from Pirate Radio and Cliff Godwin.
Your initial thoughts on the game?
Yeah, we didn't play well. You know, in any phase, we didn't pitch good enough. We didn't do enough offensively. You got to play better on the road, so we just didn't play well at all.
What happened there with Sean Jenkins?
Yeah, he didn't feel good, so we took him out of the game.
For Charlie Hoagland to be put in that situation off of another pitcher's injury, how do you think he responded?
No, he was great. I thought Charlie Hoagland was a bright spot tonight.
How do you want to see this?
Shirley, cut it real quick. Just pause it. All right, so this is like a heavyweight fight at this point. Your question's a jab. Cliff throws a right hook, and then you come back quickly.
Yeah.
With
well, Charlie
jab.
Hoagland was the big thing I wanted to ask about, but to get to that Charlie Hoagland question, and I mean the big.
Oh, you went in with a plan.
Yeah, and I mean you got to ask about Sean Jenkins to begin with, but to get to that Hoagland question, you got to ask about Sean first.
So these football teams have a script when they come out. How many questions? Like, did you have an order of questions you wanted to go?
Well, obviously, first you're like opening statements, just
obviously
initial thoughts, and then get really into it. And all I had was really Sean Jenkins, Charlie Hoagland.
So you did have a script to start.
Yeah, and I worded the question after the Hoagland question wrong. I said, what do you want to see improve going into the weekend? I wanted to ask just down the stretch, more general to the last couple weeks of the season. But either way, I got the question off.
All right, let's hear it. Hear the rest.
How do you want to see this team improve going into the weekend?
Yeah, this is one game. It's not 10. Hey. So we got beat handily against our rival. Hats off to them. They played a lot better than we did. So we'll practice tomorrow, and then we'll get on the plane Thursday and play better this weekend.
Something bigger than baseball. You guys always do the strikeout.
All right, pause it. You got through the tough part.
Yeah.
Now let's go something bigger than baseball.
Well, I wanted to ask about it anyway, win or lose.
Yeah, when ECU and NC State get together, Pirates wear the 23, Pack wear the
26.
Yeah.
And I mean, they had somebody with ALS throughout the first pitch. Matt Stillwell sang the national anthem. He was coached by Keith LeClaire at Western. He did it here when we played him in the LeClaire Classic, and they gave away a wheelchair to a family who has a family member that suffers with ALS.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
Mully was talking about. So
saw Mully had a nice 23, 26 hat on, ALS, sport the ALS hat.
Sweet. Very cool. And, got some great comments from Cliff Godwin about it.
Baseball, you guys always do the strikeout ALS against NC State. Just what does it mean to you to honor Keith LeClaire and Chris Combs during this series?
Yeah, it was. It's awesome always. I appreciate Coach Avent, supporting it. Francis Combs, Chris Combs' dad. I got a chance to talk to him a little bit before the game. Obviously, it's very close to him. It's very close to us. I think they presented a wheelchair to an ALS family, which was awesome. So definitely, we want to strike out ALS. That's why we keep doing it.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
That was a big moment for you. Did you feel like you were on top of the world?
Dude, I got to give a ton of credit to that stadium. The speakers are phenomenal. You can hear, I was worried it was going to come over when I did my check-in. it doesn't matter where you are in the stadium, you can hear very loud and clear what's going on in them speakers. And the new renovations look nice. It wasn't done last year when I went.
All right, Pack were on top of the world last night.
Yeah, they were.
After knocking off East Carolina. Pirates got Memphis coming up.
That was a frustrating second inning where the Pirates got the bases loaded. Looked like they had a chance to kind of knock the door down there early and only are able to tie the game. I remember sitting there watching it thinking, just get the lead. Get the lead and get as many runs as you can. And those were the only 2 runs that the Pirates scored all night.
Do we have 1 or 2 guys leave with injury? Just Jenkins, not
just Jenkins, I believe.
Okay, all right. Great job, J-Bone.
Thank you.
Great job, buddy.
J-Bone.
Remember who trained you.
Oh boy, everybody wants a little taste of the credit. I mean, I feel like nobody has molded Jared Watkins' career more than Clip Rock. I'm just kidding, Jared. I'm giving you all the credit here. Chandler, how would you have handled that situation?
I would have left. I would have ran away.
I was asked.
I would have sprinted out of that stadium. Hey, Chandler, good to see you. Bye. I gotta go.
I'm on top of the world. Hey, I'm on top of the world. Hey.
I went to go get my stuff out of the press box for the post game, and they were like, "Still want to talk to him?" I was like, "No, but I kind of have to.
Yeah,
like
my
I
job.
can't just go empty-handed. Like, imagine that conversation with Ellerby, where it's just like, "Hey, where's post game?" It's like, "Oh, I actually left in the 7th inning."
Let's check in with the chat gang. Jerry says, hello.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Oh, throwback?
Yeah.
Help the Bear?
Help the Bear!
He says, we are the PRL chat gang. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Well, that was disappointing last night with the Pirates game. Not angry, just disappointed. He added, Pirate pitcher Nerfies are awesome. I got one with Gav.
Awesome.
Did we get a run in? No?
Nah.
I do also have the Guardians, but yeah, got a Nerfie with Gavin Williams today as the Rays and Guardians are scoreless, but looks like we might have bases loaded here, Zach. Okay. That was a weird play. Ground ball to first. First baseman throws to third to try to catch the runner sleeping, and
He got him. He's out.
That's going to be close. All right.
Trey Savage back on the mound last night for the Blue Jays.
Which is what Jamie was referencing. You're right. We'll get to that in a moment. PJ says, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
What's
hey.
up, PJ?
Jamie says the old can't figure out how to get to the field excuse. Talking about this.
It is difficult to get onto the field.
But Jarrett, man,
he's ahead of it.
I think Jerry says, Jarrett, good preparation breeds confidence. Good job. You had your questions ready. You had your first plays, first drive script.
Mhm.
But you also said you asked, before the game?
Yeah.
How do you handle post game?
Well, I remember Patrick Mason told me last year. He's like, just follow me. You're not going to be able to figure out how to get on the field. So I was like, it's new this year with the construction being done. Let me ask Val before the game even starts. How do I get down there?
I also noticed you came in today because that's a great story of Patrick Mason helping you out.
Yeah.
And you were very kind to Nick. You said thank you, I believe.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Like, do you feel like you've changed?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm here to tell you right now, I will never change.
That's good.
What you see is what you get.
I like it. We got one on the board, and
yes,
only one. Guardians lead 1-0. Where are we? Where are you? Mike P said, that didn't suck too bad. Zach Kaplan. Basically, that was Zach's quote. He also said more like craplin. You like that one?
That's craplin.
Jamie said, Bob Knight, tired of losing the state.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of losing the
state. Mike P said J-Bone was the tougher talker.
I thought we were the tougher team.
And Jamie says got a savage Nerfie yesterday. Shirley, let's hit our Pirates in the pros, which includes Trey Savage, first big league start of the season. Also a little burley ball. And Ryan McChrystal as well.
Next offering. Hit over towards right, and it's through for a base hit. Yamauchi extended, couldn't get there at second. So it's an RBI single by McChrystal.
The pitch, line drive left field, base hit McChrystal, and that ball is going all the way to the wall. Patera over to play. Pineda's around to score.
And he gets
him with a fastball, and that is the first strikeout of the night and of the season for Trey Savage. And he got him. Throws him with a fastball for out number 2. Now the 2-2. And he got him. Contreras went after a splitter up and in, but that is going to be the end. Savage has the baseball, and he got some pretty loud ovations in October, so I'm not sure this is going to rival that, but he's about to get a pretty good one right here, and with good reason.
Infield in for Burleson. Swing and a shot hammered to right center field. That ball is off the base of the wall. 2 more runs are going to score. Burley with a rocket. And St. Louis has an 11-3 lead. Man, did that ball jump off his bat.
That swing of the bat there by Alec Burleson makes it an 8-run lead for the Cardinals here in the 8th.
All right, your Pirates in the Pros Report. Ryan McChrystal, Trey Savage. Pretty cool to hear Dan Schulman as their local announcer. So he calls the local broadcast, and that is a iconic voice with
Sunday Night Baseball,
and also college basketball as well. I feel like
that crowd sure does love Trey Savage.
Yeah, they do,
man.
And Burley,
City's
man,
awesome. I love you guys.
3 RBIs for Burley. Gav is pitching with a lead because the Guardians put 1 on the board. It'll be Guardians 1, Rays 0 at the end of the 3rd, heading into the 4th inning on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by
Dubuck. Over under 0.5 Pirates All-Stars this year.
So just need 1. I'll go over.
Because I think Burley might.
Was he start every day? I feel like I've checked the lineup a couple times. He hasn't been there. Maybe it's been the 2 days
he's in
missed.
and out at DH. But Gavin's pitching stats are up there.
I know. I'm thinking Big Gav.
Doesn't he lead the league or close to leading the league in strikeouts?
Top 5 for sure.
Top five for sure.
I mean, Burley is hitting 264, 3 bombs, 20 ribbies. And then the other, Savage missed time, but did he get the win last night?
Yes.
All right. So, I mean, he only missed, 3 starts maybe? So, if he's healthy the rest of the way, he's going to have a chance because I think he's got a leg up on Gavin with name recognition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
for sure.
of the stage he was on last year. Burley this season has played in how many games? Let's call it a cool 28. And how many games which is almost the whole season, right?
Yeah.
They played about 30. So, okay. Yeah. He's getting his.
Okay.
Which I guess he could have pinch hit in some of those as well.
Right.
Let's take a break. Oh, we need to answer your question. I'm going to go over.
Over.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm going
over
4.
too. I think at least one Pirate gets to the All-Star game.
I know it doesn't. I was going to say it doesn't count, but did Mackenzie Gore make it last year?
He did.
Okay. And I know that doesn't count. I'm just saying. We'll take a break. Ken Watlington joins us when we return. Hour 1, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday where we celebrate the great Jared Watkins. Back with you after this.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utilities.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville has the best deal ever on Ram trucks. During the Declaration of Deals sales event, get a special finance rate of 2.9% that can be used with already fantastic factory rebates. For example, you can choose up to $11,000 off and 2.9% for 72 months, or get $5,000 off with 0% for 60 months. So if you've been thinking about a new Ram truck, now is the time at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. And how about the 26 Jeep Grand Cherokee? Save up to $6,000 on America's most awarded SUV. Or lease a new Grand Cherokee for only $429 per month. Or take the top off and enjoy the sun with a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Save up to $7,000 on a 26 Jeep Wrangler, or lease one for only $329 per month.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, and $39.99 due at signing. Tax, tags, and $8.99 admin fee not included.
Plan your spring getaway to the Crystal Coast with exclusive savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Save 15% with our Beaufort Spring Getaway, available through May 31st. Explore Cape Lookout's beautiful beaches and the wild horses of Shackelford Banks. Enjoy waterfront dining at the award-winning 34 Degrees North restaurant. With no advance deposit and free cancellation up to 48 hours before arrival, planning is easy. Book now at BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
Looking for the perfect bottle of wine or something a little more unique? Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village. With a huge selection of hand-picked wines and gourmet olive oils, there's something for every taste. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are always ready to guide you, answer your questions, and help you find your new favorite. Join the fun with wine tastings twice a month or test your knowledge at trivia every Thursday. Follow Simply Divine Oil and Wine on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Elevate your pour.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear,
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is Ryan Jones, and you listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. If you're cruising around town or headed out for a weekend adventure, make sure you're riding in something you can count on from Capital Subaru of Greenville. From brand new Subarus with legendary all-wheel drive to quality pre-owned vehicles, Capital Subaru has your back. Stop by Capital Subaru of Greenville today or visit capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru, love what you drive. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you. Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. We got the crew, Buzzkill Bass, Zach, Carter. Oh! Whoa!
There's birds in here. You're number one, Clip.
And Shirley Rhodes here as well, who's usually giving me the bird, but this time it was another member of Studio B. Jared Watkins, a.k.a. Doug In, who is receiving his flowers today, and Ken Watlington, part of the Hurricanes medical staff.
Yeah, that's right. Nikishin still day-to-day.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on the ice today. We'll monitor it.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, he got rocked. And it's like, that's the silly part of hockey where a guy is like,
that's the silly part.
It's dead and he like still has to skate off.
Yeah, get up.
Yeah, that's the silly part. Not grown men running like looking like figure skaters. I mean, come on. What are we doing out there, guys?
I have other silly parts, but yeah.
Let's get to them.
What
are we waiting on?
The air.
I asked David Glenn yesterday if that was hockey or if that was over the top on Saturday, Ken. And I was probably asking the wrong guy because he grew up a Flyers fan and was telling me that if the Flyers were ever about to lose their final game of the season, was it the Broad Street Bullies days that they would just start a brawl?
Yep.
So he said, you know what? I grew up on it.
Yeah. It's old hat.
But he said, yeah, it was kind of gross that they. The Senators had been playing since October. They're in front of their home fans. They're probably a little embarrassed and decided to take out their anger on the Hurricanes.
Yeah, it was a little ugly into that series for sure. Thankfully, the other series is going a little bit longer, and the Canes get a chance to rest and heal, and hopefully they're good to go whenever they start. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, who knows?
All right, hold on. We'll get back to that.
Game 6 is tonight, right? Flyers.
Sure,
Penguins.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
So it could end tonight.
All right, it is. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Game 5 of the Canes.
Yeah,
the game you have a ticket for. You should show up and see. Maybe they'll play.
I don't think I told Kim this. I've bought 2 playoff tickets this year. Neither game happened.
Well,
Hornets, Pistons, Canes. Game 5.
The Hornets one's a little more depressing. A lot. It's very
It's a successful season. Yeah. Should be celebrated.
Let me give some flowers to Studio B. We got a poll out. What Pirate has the best MLB All-Star chance? I'm going to vote in that poll right now. And apparently I have the right answer. It's 100% of the vote on the one I did.
How many votes?
1. But what is this I see? Pirate Radio TV has put on the YouTube chat. Buzzkill Bass and intern Zach got the Dodgers Nerfie. Y'all are doing Nerfies without me?
It was the last second.
Look at the smirk, the smug smile on Nick's face. Just shoving it in my face.
We did a quick look and decided and did it.
Man, all right. By the way, hand up, I blew the Gavin no-hitter. After 2 innings, I said that Gavin was going to throw a no-hitter today, and he's allowed 2 hits since then. So that's on me. I apologize. But the Guardians do lead 1-0. All right, back to the Canes, Ken, and we are looking at Flyers Penguins to see our next opponent.
That is it. Yeah. So
Who would you rather play?
I think the Flyers.
Okay.
It seems like the Canes are going to be pretty overwhelming favorites in this next series.
Nick, you don't have to react to everything being said.
Well,
he had a look of disgust when you said maybe the Flyers.
I don't know.
Like you're just an idiot. Like you have no idea. What
Nick, come on, let's go.
I didn't say it with a lot of conviction.
No, that's true.
He's like, we're having this guy on the show.
Honestly, I love Nick's faces when I talk to other people about hockey because he can't help but to have an opinion on it, which is good. I mean,
at least he didn't give me the bird like he did you to start the.
Could you flip Ken off?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't deserve it.
Not yet.
Flyers or Penguins? Who would be the better matchup for the Canes?
Penguins. They're about 10 years older collectively, so you take the older team when you're the younger team with the higher tempo style of play.
But I was thinking since the Flyers are so young and inexperienced in playoffs, that maybe the Canes could use that 8+ years of playoff experience to, I don't know.
This
guy gets it.
That's not bad.
Either way, they're going to Pennsylvania.
And either way, the Pennsylvania team will be losing.
Yes.
So.
All right.
Knock on wood.
Where is Tampa, Montreal? I'll answer that 2-2 as they play tonight in Tampa. And the other series, the Sabres lost in overtime last night.
Zach Kaplan's Boston Bruins. He was excited.
Okay,
but then the Celtics lost.
I mean, the Bruins did good, as good as they could under the circumstances.
Classic.
That's what I'd say.
You look for every edge you can, I guess, Ken, in these things. It's pretty good that all these series are extending. And, Montreal and Tampa's going to go another 2 games. That's 2 more wars they got to face. Hell, let's go Penguins tonight and extend that one to 7. Why not?
Why not?
From just a fan viewing standpoint, we need as many Game 7s as possible in the NBA and NHL. Because if there's no Game 7s, there's nothing on Saturday, Sunday.
Ooh.
They're all Game 7 if necessary in both leagues.
So that means the Canes will start at earliest Monday?
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. Because had the Canes had to play a Game 7, it would have been Saturday night.
That is more than a week off for Carolina. So, which we talked about that too, Ken, the rest versus rust. I think after the physicality of that first series, and you want to get Nikishin healthy, right? So the rest is a good thing, right?
That rest versus rust thing, you kind of got to think back to Canes Panthers in the conference finals a few years ago, where the Canes swept their opponent and the Panthers went 7, and it's like, maybe they got concrete in their skates, and the Panthers just came out and blew the Canes out of the water.
Yeah, but I think that's
I used to host a radio.
Where did you hear that at?
I used to host my own show.
That was impressive, dude.
Yeah, I think the Canes are going to be fine. I think they've been through these battles. They've been through every situation except the Stanley Cup final in the last few years. So I think they're going to be ready. They know what to do to be ready, even without this, with this long delay.
That's about as good of series you can have as a Canes fan, where you were never really in that much danger, yet every game was good.
Yeah, it was,
I guess you'd rather have 5-0 every game, but every game was pretty good. Yet you felt no nervousness, really.
Yeah, you didn't think, oh gosh, this is it. If they don't win here, it never felt like that. But at the same time, it's like, come on, we need a little bit more, and then they would give it. So it was fun.
Who were your series 1 first round MVPs?
Oh, it's our buddy Stanky.
Yeah,
Logan Stankoven. I mean, just phenomenal. Was it 3 goals in 4 games?
I believe so.
Yeah,
they took 1 away from him.
Yeah,
in the first game.
And Freddie Anderson, you got to give him a lot of credit for the way he played. He had a rough regular season, battling back from the injury, and I think there was a lot of question marks in goal for the Canes, and he's answered them so far.
Is it Freddie from you think the Busey?
I mean, yeah, but
you're thinking about Gary Busey.
Gary Busey might get some, but Brandon Bussey,
best Salisbury steak over here.
He will get a chance, I think. And then you got what's his name, Pyotr Kochetkov, ready to go. He's healthy. I like having those 3 options.
I hear a lot of compliments, and as a hockey novice, I don't see what the experts see, but like Jacob Slavin's like the best at his position at what he does.
Really good.
Doesn't do he scored 1 goal this year, I think. But as far
that
as
was a couple weeks ago.
But as far as defense, like the hockey folks rave about what he does.
He's fantastic.
And the team, right? The team is a really good defensive team.
Yeah. I mean, this is it. It's time. I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's not now or never. I won't say that, but I think it's time to take that step. It's time to get to the top and bring back the cup. It's time.
And I just saw Sonny Styles. It's time for him to become the next great linebacker in the NFL.
God will.
I heard something on the Commanders today. I think it was on a Pat McAfee show, where the Commanders really want Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
But they don't want to trade for him, and the Niners don't want to cut him because they know the Commanders really want him, and they're trying to get something out of it. But that whole Brandon Ayuk situation is insane.
I'm starting to want to stay away from that.
I would.
Yeah.
This is, I think, should be a big criticism towards Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. It's like, why did you even extend the guy?
Yeah.
Cleveland would have gave him a big deal, and you could have not. You could have got a 2nd-round pick, maybe.
Can we just bring Debo back for another year, or because we need another receiver?
Go get Tyreek Hill. He's still out there. I mean, coming off a bad injury, but
crazy.
They got De'Ami Brown coming back.
I know. He was good in the playoffs. He was good for 3 games. Our receivers right now, Ken, are not fun to look at. They have starting on a depth chart I saw. Terry McLaurin, a guy I really like, but has done almost nothing in the NFL. Traylon Burks, who we picked up off the scrap heap last year. And then McCaffrey, who has like 30 catches because he's been hurt, but he's been great on special teams. And then you got De'Ami Brown and the guy we drafted. So we need something else.
A little more depth, a little more experience, a little more explosiveness.
Yeah.
I've been kind of down on the Raiders wide receiver room and the fact we didn't draft one until like the 5th round. But then I saw a video today that said introducing your wide receiver 1, and it's just a Brock Bowers highlight tape. And I'm like, oh, we're fine. We're good. We don't need anybody. Trey Tucker, speed guy, take the top off the defense. Brock Bowers underneath for 10 yards every pass.
Ranking the free agents. Boy, the Niners need receivers, huh? Because Jawan Jennings is up here.
Yeah,
number 1.
I'd love the Raiders to go get Jawan Jennings.
Yeah, I would definitely take him. Jawan Jennings. This is all positions. Aaron Rodgers. I wanted to just see receivers. Do we bring back Bobby Wagner? Stephon Diggs is a Maryland guy So they do a little homecoming there.
Home cooking.
Debo, why can't we just pick up Debo for another year? 1 year deal like we did last year.
Why not?
That would be my Keenan Allen and Tyreek Hill. Boy, he's way down there. When's he supposed to be healthy, Jared? Do you know?
When did he get hurt? October or November? Something around there.
What did he do? Achilles?
8 months.
Is that what it was?
He like bent his knee backwards. Let's see, 8 months. So that would probably bring him back around June, July. Start him slow. Be good about week 3.
Ken, boy, congratulations, man.
Thanks. I'm not sure why.
Mike P., our lacrosse guy, said UNCW men's lacrosse won their conference championship a couple days ago. They're D2 club, not NCAA.
I was going to say, I didn't know we had a team. And UNCW also won the rugby national championship.
Really?
Club rugby.
Awesome.
Because that's a thing.
How's baseball?
Baseball, hottest team in North Carolina, 4-game winning streak, including a win over a top 10 team.
That could have been us.
Yeah. So that's why I said they're the hottest team, because at least everybody I can think of has lost a game in the last week.
How about Coastal last night?
What they been doing?
That was a
Went to
whooping.
Chapel Hill and beat them by 10.
Put a run rule on them.
Midweek
I think
baseball.
they played all 9, but
yeah.
And Carolina doesn't have
you just actually the hell out of Jared.
Carolina doesn't have
I didn't
a
say
weekend
run rule.
series.
He said run rule.
Yeah.
And then he said, well, actually,
he actually himself?
I did, yeah.
And then I didn't see I just saw the score, and I was like,
it technically was not a run rule because they played all 9, but they lost by 9.
How does it feel when you, because you roasted somebody, but you roasted yourself?
Listen,
so you feel a little bit of good and bad?
You got to know when to step in and correct somebody, even if it's yourself.
That's good stuff.
Actually.
So that midweek baseball is weird, guys.
It is weird.
Yeah, I mean, you're not throwing your best guys. It's
however,
kind of a pain to watch.
Well, actually, Carolina was supposed to play Queens tonight. The game has already been called off due to rain, but their Friday night starter, Jason DeCaro, was going to start tonight because Carolina doesn't have a weekend series this week. But they have a non-conference game against Duke on Sunday. I don't make the schedule.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't understand it, but that's the way it is.
Great.
The NCAA college sports are crazy, and we'll talk about that when we return because ECU got some great news yesterday. They are expanding the field of the college basketball tournament.
So you're saying there's a chance?
The Pirates.
Field of 76.
God, that sounds stupid. Mike P said you didn't know about the lacrosse program. Are you even a Seahawk? Can you even squawk? Back with you, Ken Watlington, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday after this. Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
The new Papa John's oven toasted sandwiches are here. Try the Philly cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch, and steak and mushroom starting at just $7.99. Chef-crafted oven toasted sandwiches filled with fresh toppings, melty sharp cheese, and savory sauces on ciabatta bread, brushed with special garlic sauce, and toasted. Available for pickup or delivery. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, Your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Register now.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Attention, Eastern Carolina. 360 Golf Carts just received a massive delivery of 40 new golf carts, and they're going fast. Right now, owner Brian Harris is celebrating with a special sale event, giving you the chance to upgrade and save big on your next ride. But hurry, with 40 carts and the best prices, they won't last long. 360 Golf Carts on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. Proud part of Pirates supporting Pirates.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is Jennings Hall, former ECU volleyball player, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. SCI Technologies has recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. They have the most cost-effective solutions for your home or business's security and life safety needs. Call SCI Technologies today at 321-7006. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. On a Wednesday, a little bit tongue-in-cheek when I say good news for ECU basketball that the NCAA tournament is expanding, but the numbers show that there will be more teams in, which you would think gives you a better chance. But let me ask Ken Watlington, who just watched a really good season of UNCW basketball. What'd you lose, Ken? 3, 4, how many games you lose?
Overall?
Yeah.
In the regular season, 6.
And 2 or 3 in conference?
4.
4, okay.
Maybe I've got that wrong. I don't know, man. It's been weeks.
Years. But you were right there. One of the best smaller conference teams.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
In America. So you would think, hey, this is great. They're expanding the field. This is for us. This is for teams like us that ran our conference, happened to slip up in the conference tournament.
Yeah.
And they're going to give us a reward for our great regular season.
You would hope that's the way it goes.
It's not.
It's not.
It's going to go to Rutgers or
South Carolina.
Yeah. A crap power
Auburn.
Conference school.
I guess Auburn ended up winning the NIT, but
still, it's going to go to one of them probably. It may be, and I've heard, and if, I guess, is this going to be true too? Now, are we going to get 16 versus 16, a bunch of those matchups early?
Yeah. Every one of those is going to, I think all the 16s, all the 15s.
So you're going to have even more teams that get there by winning their conference championship who don't even get to play in the NCAA tournament, basically. Yeah. They're in the play-in.
They get to play in the play-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of making the crap power schools play for a spot in, they're going to make the teams who actually won their conference play for a spot
Which,
in.
honestly, that would be way more entertaining. Like NC State and Texas, that was a fun game.
Yeah.
Get them teams together. That'll get you eyeballs. Hell, it'll get you more eyeballs than Morehead State versus Norfolk State.
I mean, have an Auburn
just
and Tulsa.
Let those teams go to the damn tournament and have some fun in their lives. So that really annoys me. I'm not going to complain really about more basketball and more games to bet on and watch. But I'm definitely going to complain about more deserving teams because they won their conference tournament getting left out of the NCAA tournament.
They made a rule in the NIT in the last 2 years that if you're a conference regular season winner and your metrics are this, that, and the other, you get an automatic bid to the NIT.
Right.
Which is how probably the only reason Wilmington even got an NIT is because they met that criteria. If they could do something similar to that for the NCAA tournament, I think would be. I mean, you got to make it something attainable. Like it can't just be every conference champion, from the MEAC or wherever. Everybody doesn't get it if you lose.
RPI or something is a certain
number, the net ranking or something.
12th,
Schedule strength.
12th team in the SEC, 16th team in the Big Ten.
The NIT has their own metric for that. They call it the KNIT, and that's what they use to pick their automatic bids.
Zach, can you find me a bracket and what it would look like? Like I need to look.
I don't even think they've honestly figured it out. They just said we want 76. We're going to vote on 76, and then we'll figure out how we're going to do it next March.
They just want money. Money, please. Give me money.
Would you please?
Would you please? What's the take?
What's the take tonight? I just want to know. As long there'll still be a bracket. There'll still be. They're not taking away my Thursday, Friday, right? Like they can't touch that. I wonder when they would play the games. Do we know that?
CBS Sports put out this is what it would have looked like this year, and they put all the 12 seed lines as play-ins. They still had the same 11 seed play-ins, and then they had every 15 game, or almost every 15 seed, and all the 16 seeds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they're going to kind of split it to half the games being the power schools that probably should be.
Did you say all the 12s?
All the 12s, half the 11s.
That's interesting.
3 15s, all 16s.
Okay. But that's not settled.
This is CBS Sports. Like, this is what it looked like this year, maybe.
Yeah. Did it have the teams, perhaps?
Yeah, so like you're looking at
in there?
So if you're looking at a 12 seed bubble teams, you have Oklahoma and San Diego State. They were both bubble teams that didn't get in.
Right.
New Mexico, Seton Hall, both bubble didn't get in.
Gotcha.
Auburn, Indiana, and then Virginia Tech, Stanford.
Okay, so no. Well, go ahead.
I thought San Diego State got in. They didn't? To Dayton? Or was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago, I think.
So no non-power conference teams, really?
Not in that section.
Mountain West, you consider them somewhat?
Not really. New Mexico's this program.
All right.
San Diego State will be in the Pac-12.
That's true. The new Pac-12.
Yes, sir. We're back.
So, all right. And I like that it kind of just happened overnight, too, although there has been discussion about it. And every time we talked to Coach Mack, he said it's coming. So I guess there was some forewarning.
What blows my mind is the unanimous, universal reaction to this news on Twitter is everybody's like, why are we doing this? Why? This is dumb. Nobody wants this. Nobody asked for this.
That is, yeah.
There's no one's going, heck yeah, let's do it. Thank you. Thank gosh it's happening now. Everybody's just like,
that just seems like every decision made nowadays. It's like, hey, we don't want this.
It's funny, too. I can't remember who the conversation was with, but like, we are coming off the worst bubble of all time.
Yeah.
Where like, nobody was championing a team like this team better get in or this committee's stupid.
I mean, besides like Miami.
It was like, who cares? I don't care if this team gets in or not.
It was just Bruce Pearl and Auburn.
Yeah. I like that Bruce Pearl worked at Tennessee and Auburn, and he is the color of those teams. Like, I think you should be the color of the team you coach.
Mike Schwartz should be purple.
Shrek should be the coach of Baylor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Takeo Sato is teal?
I guess.
Hey, we don't make the rules.
That's how you become the tougher team.
I thought we
were the teal team.
All right. What else is going on in the world of sports that you are following, Keen? The best team in baseball.
Oh man, I'm locked in on the Atlanta Braves. I still got to get me some of those new the new hat, the City Connect and all that. I haven't ordered it yet, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, Braves finding ways to keep winning. Pitching's been great. They're getting enough good hitting. Ozzie Albies is having a huge bounce back season. Ronald Acuna Jr. is starting to get it going a little bit. Austin Riley's still kind of in a funk, unfortunately.
Pitching, man.
And Spencer Strider's back. He's back, baby. His next start will be for the Braves.
Didier
Fuentes.
No Diddy, but Didier.
Daisy Fuentes.
Has got some stuff.
Yeah. And he pitched 2 good innings last night in relief. He started
a little Rick Vaughn
a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
He gets a little wild, but he's very calm, Rick Vaughn. But man.
And you got another young arm starting tonight. Richie against what's his name, right?
Scooble. So Braves are an underdog tonight at home.
Go figure.
Because of the pitcher they're facing, but anytime you get the Braves plus money, I would jump on it.
Time to make a statement.
We were talking about winning this series, or maybe breaking up the streak, but beating Mize last night, it's in our hands.
Brutal night for the Tigers, too. They lose him. They lose Javi Baez.
Went
down with an injury. So it was a rough night for Detroit all the way around.
They couldn't take the humidity.
That Atlanta humidity. All right. Anything else, Ken?
No, not really.
Seen any good movies or shows lately?
No movies, no shows.
No concerts?
No concerts.
Any cool news you've been reporting?
No, all the news all the news is really bad.
Yeah. You guys should do like a highlight show and call it olds. Like, hey, this happened in 1994. That was pretty cool.
I have a show like that every week, but it's called The Vault.
Should be olds.
Old.
Instead of news, it's olds.
I didn't. Yeah, okay, I get it now.
I get it.
We get a thumbs down.
It wasn't supposed to be good.
It was one.
You guys, they just don't get comedy.
That's what it is.
You guys just don't get it.
We're not sophisticated enough to understand your sense of humor.
You'll learn one day what Jarrett's over here doing.
Like, did they really think that was supposed to be serious? And like, oh, everybody belly laughing?
Calm down, bro.
Nah.
Calm down. Now the old Jarrett's back.
I thought it was a pretty good joke given.
It was a good norm.
Given the situation.
It was a great Norm joke.
Yeah.
That's what you were going for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then homage to Norm Macdonald.
But the vault. So what are you talking about?
The vault. We dig into the vault and then bring stuff out of the vault and then show it.
Okay.
On WNCT 9 Plus. You can download it today for Roku, Apple TV,
How much a month?
Samsung. It is free as free can be.
Right.
Jared, I heard a lot of people are calling it WNCT minus.
No, that's just whenever I'm on.
Boy, we got to get to a break. This is a tough end to the segment.
We don't like my self-deprecating humor.
Ken, are you predicting?
Pain.
You said you'd rather see the Flyers. Nick said he'd rather see the Penguins. Who are you predicting we see? Does that series end tonight?
It does not end tonight.
It goes to a Game 7.
It goes to a Game 7. Anything to keep the Canes from playing at home this weekend, because I really want to go see the Canes play at home this weekend, and it's not going to happen. So.
Oh, but if it does end tonight, there's a chance.
I think there's a chance. Probably wouldn't happen, but at least it opens up the window for that to happen. But
Mike Maniscalco will join us Friday on the program. Maybe we'll have some answers by that time.
Well, I hope they have some answers, but maybe not.
Maybe not. All right. Thank you, Ken.
Appreciate
you, man.
Yep.
We've got Donnell Coley joining us in hour 2. We got Jim Szoke joining us to talk Panthers and Pirates in hour 2. And then Ellerby, one-on-one with the former Georgia great David Pollack, former Cincinnati Bengals linebacker. Seen him on TV on ESPN over the years, and they'll have a chat coming up in hour 3 of today's show. We'll keep it rolling. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday after this. Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $11.99. Plus Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are just $3.49. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas, also just $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC. Pirate Nation, Get ready. It's baseball season. You got hot dogs, apple pies, and GMCs. That's right. For Sierra 2500, 3.9 plus $1,000 in purchase allowance, we have over 10 to choose from. You got free pickup and drop off, a free car wash and vacuum. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Oh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie.
This is Dr. Anthony Skalick from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes of ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com and go Pirates!
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule an appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates!
Looking for a night out that's a little different? At Encino Mexican Steakhouse. Bold Mexican flavors meet premium steakhouse tradition. Sink your knife into perfectly cooked, hand-cut steaks. Savor rich, authentic dishes inspired by Mexican culinary heritage and pair it all with a handcrafted cocktail. Encino Mexican Steakhouse, where Mexican flavor meets steakhouse perfection. On Memorial Drive in Greenville or online at encinorestaurant.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at East Carolina University for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians for ECU. Orthopedics East provides a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients of Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Barak.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Got Jim Szoke coming up to talk Panthers and Pirates. David Pollack, former great linebacker, go one-on-one with Ellerby coming up later on in the show. But right now, joining us in the First Flight Credit Union studios, where we're feeling good here on a Wednesday, Donnell Coley, Daily Reflector. Donnell, how we doing?
Yo, with my brand new
phone case.
All right, so a week or two ago, I tried to do a little mentalist on you and said, Donnell, you're a risk taker. You're out there. You're bungee jumping. You're skydiving. You're going 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And how did I deduct that? Well, you didn't have a case on your phone. So I thought you lived life on the edge. You're out there, man. But you come in today, and Jared says, you got a case on that phone. Let's crack the case. Why a case on the phone?
It wasn't peer pressure. I know that was.
I hope you didn't feel like I was shaming you.
That was what you thought. That's what you thought. That's what you thought.
Don't tell me what I think.
No, actually, this is like the third reincarnation of this phone. Like, I've had the screen replaced like 3 times. So I'm like, to avoid that fourth one, I was like, you know what? It's probably a good time for this.
How long have you had that phone?
Oh, it's been about 5 years, 6 years.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I guess.
It's a trooper. It's a
trying
trooper.
to think how long.
It's a trooper.
Probably every 3 to 4 years, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm saving a lot.
All right. So you feel more secure now?
I think so. More ways than one.
I have a cheap case. Like that looks pretty good. You want to throw it on the ground, see what happens?
Nope.
Okay. Just
nope.
Trust fall?
Mm-mm.
All right, fair enough.
Like that.
Pirates get hammered last night.
Not in a good way.
So did you?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
You got in a good way. They did.
So did this mouse that was in the garage.
Yeah, you told me you killed a mouse last night.
Oof. Well, the trap killed the mouse.
You told me I killed a mouse, and then I said, how did you kill it? And you said, with a mouse trap.
Yes. It was pretty quick. I mean, we put the trap down and then.
Let me ask you guys this.
So that's like 3rd degree.
This also might be a serial killer test, but like,
wait a minute.
The biggest thing I would kill with my foot or any part of my body would be like a roach.
Yeah, I was thinking about this because I saw the mouse run into the building when I was throwing darts, and I was like, man.
But I would not step on that mouse or I don't even want to beat it with something. Like anything above roach size. I
think it's because it's a mammal. Like, you see the hair, you know there's going to be blood. It's like,
yeah.
I kind of relate to this guy.
Yeah. Now, like, if it's rat poison, if it's a trap, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But as far as killing it, because I'm not God. I'm not here to play God.
Yeah.
I don't want to end this thing's life.
Yeah.
But you want to keep your space clean.
But if I do end its life, I don't want to see it happening in front of me.
You don't want to mess up your shoes?
Yeah, a lot of
You can always clean your shoes.
Huh?
You can always clean your shoes.
You can always clean your shoes? Yeah, what shoes, though?
Those shoes are always going to have mouse DNA and guts on it, no matter how hard you clean them.
Yeah, they don't have mouse cleaner for your shoes.
There's like the FBI coming.
Now, Zach, he kills animals all the time for sport.
Mm-hmm.
You're bloodthirsty.
I wouldn't say I'm bloodthirsty.
What would you say?
I'm an avid sportsman.
Would you kill a mouse with your shoe?
I have never done it, and I probably wouldn't.
Would you give a mouse a cookie?
What would happen if I gave that
What's
mouse
the
a cookie?
reference there?
It's a children's book. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for more. Have you ever eaten raw game?
Raw?
Raw game.
No.
Raw?
No.
Raw game.
No.
Its death throes make you more and more hungry, so you keep eating.
All right, anyway. We were
ECU baseball.
Jamie said clip.
Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about, actually.
Well, when you lose 12-2 to NC State, this is what you get. We have been giving credit to Jared Watkins for his question asking last night. He was the only man there to interview Cliff Godwin.
You were?
Yeah.
The only one. Where were you?
Oh, I was at PCC. I was working.
How'd they do?
They won.
Okay. Are they in the postseason yet?
Not yet. This is the last week before.
We had Tommy Eason on a few weeks ago. You know him? You talked to him at all other than
just last night? Yeah,
he's a
good guy.
A good guy. ECU Hall of Famer. Got a pretty cool story, and sounds like he told us he's got a couple of years left, but he's about ready to get on the water or do something and hang it up. But yeah, he's had a great program there for many years.
So I've heard. But yeah, really good guy when I talked to him. So he was kind of into the postseason mode type of feeling last night when I was talking to him. So yeah.
Good deal. Well, they got to win. Pirates did not. And Jared, we hadn't really talked much about the game or the result. We talked a little bit about Jenkins, obviously.
Yeah.
Chandler did mention the Pirates had a big spot to put up some runs early. But how did it get away from them last night?
Just State hit the ball. They didn't make mistakes. I mean, they threw a bunch of freshman pitchers, and it just didn't seem like we could really do anything against them. Our bats were not going. I think we had 3 or 4 hits, and our 2 runs came off RBI walks. So, I mean.
And that Donnell was the key last week in the 4-0 record from a week ago. Double-digit games, every game, every win last week.
Yeah, they were swinging. They were swinging. I mean, that's just the case of this team this year. Like, really, really high highs and then the lowest of lows, like, as far as offensively. That's really the case of this team this year. So, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, you wish they were more consistent. You don't know what the approach – I don't know if it's an approach thing or whether it's just they're trying to compensate or they know the pitching's not there anymore. So, I don't know.
And I don't want to be that, like – I still don't know if State's that much better than us, but they are. We played twice and got our ass kicked twice. So I'm going to say they are that much better than us. I don't want to do the thing, what was it, like Canada hockey or whatever, like where they're like the best team didn't win tonight and stuff. Yeah. Well, we've played them twice. They're better than us. Yeah, and it looks like much better.
I mean, I'm just going to compare them to the ACC schools we've played. They're more on the level of Duke, and I mean, I don't think Duke's that good. I don't think State's that good. Like Carolina, they're top 5 in the country for a reason. And like what we saw in Durham against Carolina, and how we held our own on that Sunday in Chapel Hill, like. It kind of makes you think, like,
and also
we should be beating Duke and State.
Every baseball game's different. I get that too.
And I mean, those were midweeks against Duke and State. That was a weekend series against Carolina where you're throwing Ethan Norby, where Joe Webb gets some innings. Sean Jenkins takes up a bulk of Saturday. Gavin Van Kemp and Kobe Weber, we still had them.
I think there's a pecking order. I think it's clearly UNC as far as these ACC teams, the Carolina teams, and then it's State, and then it's Duke. Duke is like, down there a little further down, but I think State is clearly.
What's Wake doing this year? Because they were really, really good. Have they?
I know they whooped up on State because we lost to State, and then that next Friday it was 22-1 Wake Forest over State.
I think State's playing better with their last 7, 8, I would say.
So I don't follow college baseball nationally a lot, and I don't follow ACC baseball closely. But when I talked to David Glenn yesterday and said, hey, how many ACC teams are going to be in the tournament? He said it's going to be a lot of them. And he said Georgia Tech, Carolina, Miami, I think Virginia, and one other team he said Boston College. And that one kind of made me, raise an eyebrow. But they are 16-8 in league play, 34-14 overall. You just don't think those Northeast teams are that, good at baseball. But they are going to be, I guess, hosting some baseball up there in the Northeast this year because they have put themselves in a great spot. NC State on the year, 28-16, just 10-11 in conference play. If you're ECU now, you just keep winning in conference. Try to win that conference regular season championship and obviously go win in Clearwater. Because, I mean, if they still take care of business on the weekends, they, last week they had put themselves in a spot to get in that large.
That's exactly what we were talking about. You need to handle these last 2 weekends. They did it, and they got a sweep. And you guys were trying, one of those need to be a sweep. Well, it was. So,
Zach, are you doing something? What did you say about where, now this was before the State game, so you can speak to it now, but where you think ECU would be projected to go or what seed they would be?
So we were projected number 29 RPI to finish off and a low 2 seed. I think we are just looking at a good 3 seed at this point.
But it's still on the right side of the bubble.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I know in the on-3 field of 68, we were 2 seed.
Today?
No, this was Monday.
Yeah.
So that's obviously dropped, and I don't think we'll work our way up back to that 2 unless we just win every game from here on out. But yeah, I don't really think last night was much of a factor for RPI. Zach, you said we dropped 2
spots.
That was more of a RPI win for State. They went 7. Yeah. It's really just about winning the conference game. I mean, that was more of just like, hey, this is State. This is
would look good game on the resume. A road win against State.
I get that, but it was more of just like, this is a rivalry. Like, you got to win this.
Yeah, and we've been embarrassed by them twice.
Yeah, more than.
And you know who else we play in the midweek?
Campbell.
Got that damn lanyard over there with a bunch of camels
on it. What is that?
Wow.
Come on.
Get that out of here.
How do y'all feel about Damn. That's hard.
What ODU? Get an ODU lanyard.
Stuff crowd.
He's in the media, dude. We take free stuff. If we can get something for free.
That's what's crazy thing. Usually I don't, but this was the part of the credential stuff. That
and
part of the credential.
You said put it on your keychain.
Yeah, man.
I got a UNCW one. I'm not putting that on my keychain.
Well, of course you wouldn't.
You still got it?
I have no allegiance to these.
It's somewhere. I mean, I
keep
keep my credentials.
You didn't throw it away?
No, I keep my credentials.
You got to collect them.
You giving out a branded lanyard to a away media, like that's big time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you guys are.
I'm not putting it on my keychain though.
All right.
To show the world. I mean, now everybody thinks he's a camera.
Actually, he's got it off camera shot. Nobody would have noticed if we didn't say something about it.
Look at this.
Donnell exposed.
Look at this Schrader.
It'd be your own friends, man. That's what it is.
That's the ones you got to watch.
That's the ones you got to watch, man. Nobody said anything about Manassas, Virginia that I got on there. They don't care about that part.
No, we really don't care.
Yeah.
Jared loves that place, man. We'll take a break, come back, more with Donnell. Donnell, kind of spurned this on you. So we did our quarterback rankings, me, Jared, and Nick, NFL quarterback rankings. And we have 3 voters because if 2 agree on one, that's the decision. Yeah. We're going to do running back rankings. NFL starting running back rankings when we return.
I like it.
So I'm just going to name a back, and we'll put them in a spot, and we'll go through the whole list.
I like it.
All right. That's coming up when we return Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday after this.
The time to save is now during the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. After 89 years in business, they're closing their doors forever. Now, additional discounts have been taken on all remaining Serta mattresses. Every Serta mattress in every size and comfort level, all priced to sell immediately. You'll never ever see Serta mattresses at such drastically low prices again. Hurry to the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture, 2115 East Fire Tower Road in Greenville. See store for details.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Does this warm weather find you dreaming about weekends on the water? Make it happen with a boat loan from First Flight Credit Union. Whether you're upgrading your fishing boat, cruising with your family, or chasing sunsets, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, and fast and local decisions, so you can spend less time waiting and more time boating. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville is the place to find your next pre-owned vehicle. There's no better place to find quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep specializes in pre-owned inventory with a factory-certified 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. From high-end SUVs to trucks to cars, starting at just $99.95. Get over to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville for the best selection now. Your quality pre-owned selection is at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get fucked up.
The
convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utility.
This is Jeremy Lewis, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with Donnell Coley. Pirates on the road this weekend in Memphis.
Mm-hmm. On the road again.
NBA players' least favorite city to visit.
Yeah.
According to LeBron James.
I've heard some people say they're not excited to go to Memphis. Nobody on
I'm
the
not
team.
excited about right now.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's talk a little NFL, boys.
Football.
Donnell, where you're going to rank the starting running backs in the National Football League. We did that. I was reminded of just classic Clip Rock awful takes. And this was like a kind of a hot take going into last year, but it was sell on Matt Stafford. He's going to get hurt. Something's going to happen, and he ends up being the MVP.
Yeah.
So I was off on that one.
I mean, before
You weren't
the
the only
season, before the season, they were like, dang, this dude, I don't think he's ever going to throw again.
Yeah.
Like, it was doom and gloom.
Hashtag Stafford died weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, Jared told me that it was like a doppelganger or AI Stafford, like the real Matt Stafford had died. So that got into my head.
Yeah.
So you can't really blame me.
He disappeared, and then he came back, and they're like, he has a spinal issue.
Spinal? Did you say spinal?
Spinal.
All right. Well, I got to pull that up, and then we'll get to our running back rankings. Actually, we don't have time. All right. So let's do this. We'll start with the Patriots. Do they got Stevenson or Henderson? Who's their starter? I mean, it's
Trevion Henderson.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it though? Yeah.
I mean, you can go to the depth charts.
They went back and forth, right?
Yeah, well, since he's younger, we'll call it Trevion Henderson. Right now, Trevion Henderson is the #1 running back in the NFL.
Stop the press.
James Cook, is he better than Trevion Henderson?
Yes.
Yes, he is. James Cook is at the top of the list and could be there for a little while. We go to Devon Achane.
Mm-hmm.
I would take him over Henderson.
Yes.
You guys?
Yes.
All right.
That could change the next couple of years, but yes, right now. Yeah.
Devon Achane. We go to Breece Hall. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put him over Henderson, I guess.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
No?
I'm not
All right.
doing that.
So Henderson third, and Breece Hall is the bottom
This
of
was 3
the
years ago, sure. Why not?
AFC East. We go to
Jaylen Warren. Is he still there?
Steelers running backs.
Is it Jaylen Warren? Who was a rookie that they had?
Oops. I like going to our lads. You like our lads, Jared?
I don't think I've ever been on there.
Good place to go. Jaylen Warren. Oh, they got Rico Dowdle.
It'd be Jaylen Warren.
All right. Jaylen Warren or Breece Hall?
Jaylen Warren.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Jaylen Warren or Trevion Henderson?
Trevion Henderson.
Jalen Warren.
I'm going to go Warren.
Yeah.
So Jalen Warren will move into third.
I mean, next year, I think after next year, we're not going to be, it's going to be laughable because Trayvion's going to take off.
All right.
That's what I'm thinking about. Like, who do I want going into this year? And I think Travion Henderson takes that second year jump.
Derrick Henry or James Cook?
James Cook.
I'm going James Cook.
Okay.
Derrick Henry.
James Cook.
We'll move Derrick Henry or Achan.
Derrick Henry.
Okay. Just making sure. Just wanted to ask the question. Didn't want to assume. We go to, what's his name? Chase
Brown.
Chase Brown. Is he the starter in Cincy?
Yeah.
Chase Brown or Jalen Warren?
Chase Brown.
Yeah. Chase Brown or Devon Achan?
Achan.
Okay. So we'll put Chase Brown fourth right now. Did they get out of the inning? They got out of the inning?
Bases loaded.
Sorry, we got a lot of stuff happening here.
Run a radio show here, and all you can hear is them hooting and hollering.
We're in on a Nerfy, man.
Gotcha.
Well, it's a sports. We got stuff going on. Sorry for bothering you.
You are.
Cleveland Browns starting running back.
I don't know.
The rookie.
Who's the rookie? Browns depth chart.
You guys, what's his name? Come on, what's his name? Y'all know him.
Sorry if I didn't watch a lot of Browns last year.
No, he was like the only good part.
Quinshawn Judkins.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Judkins or Brees Hall?
Judkins.
Yeah.
Judkins or his old teammate Travion Henderson?
I'm gonna go Henderson.
I was gonna go Judkins because he had some good games. Now that I remember.
Now, see?
Yeah. Hey, you didn't think of his name either.
No, but I knew what you guys heard his name. I was like, yeah, you guys.
What are you talking about, evil?
You guys saw it.
All right, let's go to the next team on the list, which would be the Jacksonville Jaguars. They don't have ETN.
Tootie?
Did they get in? Did they pick somebody up recently?
Jaguar. This is good for us to realize where people are,
I
too.
never know where anybody is in April and
Yeah, Tootin. Darn Tootin. You going Tootin or Brees Hall?
I'm pretty sure they're going to pick somebody up. We're doing Tootin. Yeah, I'm taking
Y'all hate Brees Hall.
No. I'm sorry.
You going Brees Hall?
Brees Hall?
Me too.
Yeah.
We're not gonna try that.
I'm never gonna go for a tech guy.
Bashal
Tootin.
Go to Basil's, by the way.
Yep. Rajay will join us later this week. Texans. They got Nick Chubb. Who's their starter?
Nixon.
No.
Is he still there?
Oh yeah, he died too. Who is the Texans? Who's listed as the Texans starter?
Is it Chubb?
It is
David Montgomery.
Oh.
Give me David Montgomery.
I like David Montgomery. David Montgomery or Quinshaw Judkins?
David Montgomery.
I'll go Montgomery. Montgomery or Henderson?
David Montgomery.
I'll go Montgomery.
I got okay.
Montgomery or Warren?
David Montgomery.
Montgomery or Chase Brown?
Montgomery, easily. That's easy for me.
I'm going Chase Brown. All right, Montgomery or Achan?
Achan.
I'm going Achan.
Achan, all right.
What a run for David Montgomery.
Yeah, you guys like you some David.
Right now is fourth on the list. We go to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor or Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry.
Jonathan Taylor.
I'm going to break the tie and go Jonathan Taylor. Taylor or Cook?
Cook. Jonathan Taylor.
I love James Cook, so I'm going Cook. Jonathan Taylor is going to be number 2 on
Next
our
up,
rankings.
we have Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard or Quinshaw Judkins?
Judkins.
Travion or Pollard?
Travion.
All right. Jalen Warren or Pollard?
You're going the wrong way.
Brees Hall or Pollard?
Brees Hall.
Pollard.
I'm going Pollard. Tony Pollard sneaks in ahead of Brees Hall and Tootin.
So next you have R.J. Harvey for the Broncos.
All right.
J.K. Dobbins didn't play a lot last year. Is that correct?
Sounds good to me. Harvey or Pollard?
Harvey.
Harvey or Judkins?
Harvey.
Judkins.
Harvey or... Wait. So that's where we're putting... Did you say Harvey or Judkins?
Harvey.
I'm going to go Judkins, so I'll put Harvey right here. Who's next, Jarrett?
Amarian Hampton.
Hampton or Harvey?
Harvey, because we haven't seen a lot of Hampton. Harvey.
Yeah.
Okay. Hampton or Pollard?
Hampton.
Pollard. I've seen more.
Tiebreaker, I'll go Pollard. Hampton or Brees Hall?
Hampton.
All right. Amari and Hampton will go there. Who we got next?
Pacheco? Is that right?
Did they pick up a guy?
Kenneth Walker.
All right, Kenneth Walker
That's right.
or Chase Brown?
Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker or Dave Montgomery?
Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker or Devon Achane?
Kenneth
Walker.
I'm going to go Achane.
Yeah.
So Kenneth Walker is 5th right now on the list, the Super Bowl MVP.
And Ashton Genty, just know I'm going to say his name, so I mean...
Genty or Montgomery?
Genty.
Okay. Genty or Walker?
Genty.
Walker.
Right now I'm going to go Walker. So Ashton Genty.
All right. Next we go to Saquon Barkley.
Barkley or Jonathan Taylor?
Barkley.
Taylor.
I'm going to go Barkley. Barkley or James Cook?
Barkley.
Cook.
I'm going with Saquon.
Okay.
So Saquon right now takes over as the top running back in the NFL. Who we got next?
The Cowboys, they have...
Ezekiel Elliott?
No. They should have Derek.
Javonte Williams?
Yeah.
Is he listed as their starter?
I believe so.
Yeah, Javonte Williams. Williams or Pollard?
Pollard.
Williams or another Tar Heel, Hampton?
Williams.
I'll go Javonte.
Yeah.
All right. Who we got next?
Scatabo?
I would.
Scattaboo or...
It's either him or Tyrone Tracy. Scatabo's got to be a starter.
Scattaboo or Pollard?
Scatabo.
Scattaboo or Harvey?
Harvey.
I'm not putting Scattaboo.
All right. Okay. All right. And then I don't even know who you guys have.
Bill? I guess is Bill listed as our starter?
Yeah, put him last.
No, he's ahead of Tootin.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I would put him at,
Brees Hall or Bill?
Brees.
All right, so Bill.
I like him, though. I like Bill.
Who was before? Oh, Scatabo. All right, who's next, Bone? We go to the north.
The Bears, they have...
the Bears.
Georgia, right?
James Swift, DeAndre Swift.
Yeah. Swift or Quinshad Judkins?
Judkins.
Swift or Harvey?
Harvey.
Swift.
I'll go Swift. I think he's underrated.
He is underrated.
DeAndre Swift. All right, next up.
Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, Josh Jacobs or David Montgomery?
David
Jacobs.
Montgomery.
Who did I say? Josh Jacobs or Montgomery?
David Montgomery.
Oh, you were just saying your answer. I thought you were correcting me on the name. So I break the tie. I will go Jacobs. Jacobs or Genty?
Genty.
Josh Jacobs. Jacobs or Kenneth Walker?
Kenneth Walker.
All right. Josh Jacobs.
I do like Genty, though. I'm not going to lie. I like Genty.
Yeah, we've got him
I like Genty.
top 7 or 8.
For 1,000 yards with that.
That was kind of hard for me.
Next, Vikings. They still have Aaron Jones. My good friend Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones or Scatabo?
Aaron Jones.
Jones or Harvey?
Harvey.
Jones or... Am I going the right way? I'm going the wrong way. Jones or Pollard?
Jones.
All right. He's been around a while. He's got some miles.
Yeah, and then Jahmyr Gibbs, you got to start towards the top.
Gibbs or Derrick Henry?
Gibbs.
I'll go Gibbs. Gibbs or Taylor?
Gibbs.
Gibbs or Cook?
Gibbs.
I'm going Cook, man.
I'm going to go Gibbs. I did say I love Cook, but...
I guess y'all would go Barkley since you didn't ask.
Yeah, I'm Barkley.
Gibbs, I would go.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have asked.
I would go Barkley.
All right.
Okay. I would go Gibbs, but...
I would go Barkley.
Panthers.
Chuba
or Scatabo? Chuba or Harvey? Chuba or Quinshad Judkins? I'm going to go Judkins. Swift or Chuba?
Swift.
I'm going to go Swift. Swift or Chuba or Harvey?
Chuba.
All right, he's going right here.
Next up, Bucky.
Oh, I like Bucky. Bucky Irving or Chase Brown?
Bucky.
Bucky or Montgomery?
Montgomery.
I'm going Bucky. Bucky or Genty?
Genty.
I'll go Genty.
Genty.
So Bucky, might be top 10.
Bijan.
Oh, dear. Bijan or James Cook?
James Cook.
Bijan. Bijan or Gibbs?
Bijan.
Bijan or Barkley?
Bijan.
It's Barkley, yeah. I think Gibbs is number 1 in the league.
I know you do, but we're doing, I don't know if you know the process here. We got 3 people voting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, just making sure, because I don't know why you're bringing up a name that's not involved. Who we got next?
Kamara.
Alvin Kamara or Ashton Genty?
Genty.
Kamara or Bucky?
Kamara.
All right, there he goes. Next.
Charbonnet.
Charbonnet or DeAndre Swift?
Charbonnet.
I'll go Charbonnet.
Charbonnet or Judkins?
Judkins.
I'll go
Charbonnet.
Judkins. All right, who's next?
You like you some Charbonnet.
Kyron Williams.
Ooh, where do I slot him? Kyron Williams or Genty?
Kyron Williams.
I think I'll go Williams. Williams or Jacobs?
Williams.
I'll go
Jacobs. I got Jacobs.
I'll go Jacobs. All right, who's next?
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey or Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry.
McCaffrey.
I'm going to go McCaffrey. McCaffrey or Taylor?
Taylor.
All right, Christian McCaffrey is number 6.
And then Jeremiah Love.
This will be interesting. Jeremiah Love or David Montgomery?
Montgomery.
I'll go Love. Love or Bucky?
Love.
Bucky.
Bucky. All right.
I got to see this dude get a snap first.
All right, so here's our findings. Worst starting running back is Tootin, just ahead of Bill Krosky Merritt for Washington. Okay. Top running back, Saquon. Our top 5 is Saquon, Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, that's solid.
McCaffrey and Henry, they've been doing it for a long time, especially Henry.
Just on the outside.
Just outside of our top 5. Rounding out the top 10, Achane, Walker, and Jacobs.
Yeah.
But you got Genty, Bucky, Love, young guys kind of knocking on the door at the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then guys we want to see more of, Henderson, Judkins, Scatterbo. So, all right. What did we find from this list, Jared?
We know ball.
Yeah.
Jared got mad.
Yeah, I know what the hell this is. I'm just like, can we not discuss? It's just naming names.
You
got mad because I said I think Gibbs is number 1.
Well, we know that because that's how you voted.
Yeah.
And I like pissing you off.
Okay.
And it
That's
worked.
really what it's about.
Let's go to break.
It worked.
Gotta run
That's
this
really what it's about.
All right. Donnell, thanks for hanging out.
You guys.
I'll think of another segment where we can make Jared mad next week.
I'm here for that.
All right.
I'll come
fun.
just for that. Just for that.
Look, man, we gave you your flowers. You had a great night. We got to bring you back down. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Jim Szoke joins us to talk Panthers draft and Pirates when we return after this.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This April, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Lease it now for $365 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2026.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswear.enc.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208-516.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
This is Josh Moylan, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right. Thought this would be a good time to catch up with Jim Szoke so we could recap the Panthers draft and how things are going this offseason in Charlotte, and also talk some Pirate football as spring ball wrapped up last weekend, and had an opportunity to talk to Jim, and here is that. All right, joining us on Pirate Radio Live, Jim Szoke with the Carolina Panthers Radio Network and the play-by-play voice for ECU football. Always great to have Jim on the show. Jim, how you doing?
Doing well, Clip. How are things there?
Hey, they're going great. As we were talking a moment ago, baseball's playing well, so that's good. And Also, man, Jim, you are the busiest man in the world during football season. You get a little time to relax, hopefully, at this point in the calendar, but there is football to talk about. The NFL has done a great job to somehow always keep football in the headlines, and we just had spring football here. So, always a good time to talk football, right?
It is, and college and pro, I think they figured it out that you never get out of the news cycle. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, depending on if you're Mike Vrabel or somebody. But it's always something going on in both college and pro.
That it is. Coming off the NFL draft, and I wanted to ask you about the Panthers, Jim. And I know because I did look at some odds beforehand and maybe even played a little bit of Panthers to take an offensive lineman in the first round. That was the favorite, followed by, I think, tight end and then receiver. But they go O-line with the first pick. They pick a big fella. How excited are the folks in Charlotte to get that selection?
Well played by you. Hope you made some money on that. I think,
a little bit.
7 offensive tackles went in the first round. So I think that to me, doing the pre-draft shows we did, I thought the priority position group-wise was it doesn't look like Ike Ekwonu will play early part of the season at all. There's some question whether he'll be ready to play during the season, and he's also entering the last year of a contract. So I thought that was a priority. Then you got Taylor Moton, will be 32 when the season begins, and he does have a 2-year contract. But again, this could be his last year. So the nice thing about bringing in someone like Freeling now is he doesn't have to start. They brought in Wallace, who could be that guy for them to at least fill that gap for a little bit of time with what they're doing. But I think for him, he's 6'7". He's got really long arms. They do a good job of vetting out the players they bring in. He seems to be another one of these guys that loves football. It means a lot to him because you got talented guys, but I think what they've learned is you got guys that really want to be professional athletes, are invested in it. He's from Charleston, so I think being in the Carolinas, that means something to him. His brother played college basketball here in the Charlotte area at Queens University, so I think it's a lot to like about him. He's 21 years old, and as far as athletic 6'7", 318, 20-pound guys are, he's about as top of the charts as you can get, so a lot of potential with him.
And are we still at the point, Jim, where Dan Morgan is getting the benefit of the doubt, and maybe I'm even underselling that because I know he's well respected as a player, but he's well respected as a front office guy now too, right, amongst the league, and how about amongst the Carolina Panthers fans?
And in Dan, we trust. I think there's a lot of that. I loved him as a player, and he's come up through Seattle and Buffalo, and he was an assistant GM before becoming the GM. And he's done a great job. And you can tell when it's his draft and he gets to make the calls along with his staff that these are football decisions. They're not, marketing decisions, things like that. So you start with two big guys in the trenches, and then a tall receiver. These are his kind of picks and the kind of players that he wants to bring in. So I thought, getting Freeling was big. Obviously, getting Lee Hunter, you can't go wrong with a guy that's a run stopper, nose guard. And, when Derek Brown's healthy, everything's great on the defensive line. If he misses some time or doesn't have enough help, that matters. So the nice thing about these players, when you hit on these correctly, you've got their control for 5, 6, 7 years. And that's what you want, because you can look at a current roster and go, well, they got this guy and that guy. Well, a lot of them are in 1- and 2-year contracts. So I think for them, this is, really key to have guys that are here for the long term.
Zach and I were here earlier and scrolling through social media, saw a mock draft for next year. And I said, Zach, bad news. The Panthers are going to have a bad year. They got him picking 8th in this mock draft. And he said, well, look at the whole thing. They got everybody missing the playoffs from the NFC South, apparently. So you can't really trust that. I think it had, Zach? 4 out of the top 12 picks were NFC South teams, something like that, which I believe is impossible unless there's trades
pretty
involved.
Impossible. Yeah.
But Jim, having said that, I mean, the South is kind of a crapshoot every year, and there was a trend, right, where nobody repeated and all that. So how about the Panthers, the expectation? Does that little taste of the playoffs last year make fans think, hey, well, we got to get back there again? That's the floor for us.
Yeah, you had 3 teams right there with the same record. So it was not a winning record. So you do want to improve and do better than what you did. And I think they're smartly building in steps. And I like all the things they're adding around Bryce Young, working with the offensive line. Maybe we got our center for the future in Sam Hecht along with Freeling. You added a taller receiver with speed. That's something we don't have. So you're giving him all these weapons. Maybe this is the year Jonathan Brooks is healthy and we get to see something out of him in that running back room with Chuba and the other players they have. So I think everything is set up for success, right now. It's not like something we have to look at and go, well, we need another year or two. I mean, we could certainly improve in a year or two, but I think this team is built heading into 2026 as a team that can take the next step and win some more. And they smartly added to the defensive side, especially in free agency at the linebacker and edge position. So I think as far as you talk about the division goes, I like their chances as much as anybody. Obviously, Tampa Bay going through a kind of a little bit of a change right now. And, Baker Mayfield got dinged up last year. Atlanta failed to meet their expectations. And I think, the Saints are a team that's young and building. They're kind of what we were about a year ago. So I think all four teams will be competitive. I don't think anyone's going to be a bottom dweller like, say, a 3 or 4 win team.
We were looking at the 2024 coaching carousel, the hires that year where Canales was a part of it. And you've got, my guy Dan Quinn with the Commanders, Jim Harbaugh. You've got the Super Bowl champion, Mike McDonald. On the flip side of that, you've got, Raheem Morris, Brian Callahan, Antonio Pierce. So Dave Canales kind of, in the middle, maybe upper middle, because he has survived and some of those guys haven't. So how about where Dave Canales is from a approval rating in Charlotte, Jim? Where does he sit heading into his, third year?
Yeah, I think, when, you've got a team that's adding wins each year, when a coach is here, you see progress being made. And so I think as far as the fan base goes, the ownership group, I think everybody's happy with what he's doing. The major change this year will be Brad Idzik, the offensive coordinator, will be the play caller. And I think, there were times where I thought the play calling was maybe a little bit choppy. I think a lot of people did last year. So I think, Brad Idzik is close friends with Canales. He brought him in with him from Tampa. They kind of share the same offensive philosophy, the same offensive brain. So it might be a little bit smoother operation, kind of dividing the work up with someone that you trust to that degree. So I like what they're doing as far as, developing the coaching staff here, along with what they got on the field with the personnel improving each season. So, yeah, I think the thing about Davis, he's a player's coach, and it's kind of a phrase that gets thrown around, but not all coaches are players' coaches. And I think, still like he's the dad in the room. But on the other hand, I think he also is a guy that the players play hard for. And what I like about him, too, take the receivers room, you got Jalen Coker, undrafted as a rookie 2 years ago, and you got Xavier Legette, first-round pick. Coker's playing more than Xavier Legette is as far as heading into the season right now goes. So they don't show favoritism based on, we spent a first-round pick on this guy, he's going to play regardless, those kind of situations.
One more thing on the Panthers. So I believe Jake Delhomme was scheduled to do the announcing of the pick. I didn't see that, but I saw his name. And I like hearing him. I like hearing Luke Kuechly. You guys have Eugene for years. The alumni. One thing, I hadn't been to a Commanders game in a long time, but one thing about going to Redskins games growing up was seeing the old players, and I just thought that was really neat to have them still around. We have a loyal listener, Susan Deans, who's a Panthers fan, and she has season tickets. She comes by after she goes to games and gives an employee, Chandler here, an autograph of Chris Gamble or, Brinston Buckner, or just somebody who's at the game meeting fans, something like that. And I think that's a great way to tie the old fans to the current team, Jim. And it seems like the Panthers do a really good job of that.
They've made that a point of emphasis the last couple of years, and they always have before the season begins in the off season, usually late summer. A lot of the players come in and they'll do like a kind of media day, and they'll do podcasts and they'll do interviews, and I think they get together for a golf tournament. So they're doing a good job, and these are guys that not all necessarily from the same era. Now the franchise is heading into its 32nd year. There's like generations now of like the Wesley Walls era versus the Greg Olson era and things like that to take one position group. So it's kind of fun seeing that come together. And as you saw in that playoff game last year, Cam Newton's been that kind of on the perimeter. Every now and then he would pop in and be involved, but there was kind of some dissent at times. And some of that's with his podcast, and he's very opinionated, but having him there, I thought was something that was really cool to the fan base. And for those who like Cam, something that was really awesome to see. But at that last game, I think I want to say there were like 30 alumni players there in the stands, on the sidelines, being a part of that, coming back for that playoff game. So I think that stuff not only sits well with the fans, but that means they're hanging around practice for the ones that are kind of local, where they're helping out during the course of the season. You could go to a practice and there's Thomas Davis, there's Steve Smith, Luke Kuechly, guys like that. So that stuff only helps with the actual roster and the players.
That's awesome. Jim Szoke joining us. Jim, I want to say that the Blake Harrell and company were secretive during spring ball, but we didn't get an opportunity. We got one opportunity to talk to the coordinators. We did get a chance to talk to some of the assistants. Very few player interviews, and we got to talk to Blake a few times. But I think part of that is him getting to know his new team with all the new faces and the portal entries and things like that. We were able to answer a few questions coming out of the final spring practice. We were able to see a lot of one-on-one drills, goal line situations, some 7-on-7. So we got to see some individuals that we haven't seen before. But how about you? Do you feel like you have an understanding of this 2026 ECU football team, or do you have a lot of work to do before the fall?
No, I think there's a lot of work to do. And we, in the past, had done with Playfly like a spring game. They didn't do a broadcast of that this year, but I keep in touch, obviously, with the folks out there. And Andrew Bays and I talk, a couple times a week, and among others I speak with out there. I do think starting with quarterback, which is different than last year when you knew who the quarterback was going to be. I love the skill position rooms of what they've got at wide receiver and running back to pick from. And that includes guys carried over like TJ Engelman from last year, Brock Spalding, obviously. There's some really good talent in addition to the portal guys. But you had to rebuild much of the offensive line. Obviously, the tight end room looks pretty new just to take the offense. And then defense is kind of a balance of that. But nice about having Blake there is basically – that defense is going to have his fingerprints on it in addition to what the coaches bring underneath him. But offensively, I'm excited about what Jordan Davis brings from North Texas, the way they lit it up last year. So I think they made two great hires as far as the two coordinator positions go. And again, we're just kind of reading stuff and hearing about guys and projections at this point. We'll see it on the field. But I think they're set up for success this year as much as you can be in this NIL transfer portal era, bringing in guys that should be ready to play week one with that game at Alabama.
One guy we're keeping an eye on, Jim, is Ray Joseph from Miami. And just listening to you over the years, you seem to have a good handle on pop culture and history and all things. So we had Luther Campbell, Uncle Luke, on the show last week. He coached Ray Joseph in high school, and I'm just wondering if you had any Two Live Crew albums back in the day.
Not my wheelhouse, Cliff. I wish I was that cool. I kind of predate a lot of the people out there probably, so I'm more like classic rock from the 80s and things like that. But yeah, not a lot of that there. I'm familiar with it, but you know what? We'll work it in, and we'll see. Maybe Maceo could help us out with Andrew to get some better references.
There you go. That'd be good. But man, excited for football. Still a long ways to go now. I guess, as we said, the NFL's got it figured out. They'll roll out a schedule release. It's crazy to think, Jim, but like now that's a made-for-TV event. But that's America loves their football, I guess.
It is, and I thought the draft, for being 3 days, it's been this way obviously for a while. I thought it moved pretty quickly. It didn't feel so tedious. And the first round, I thought, was shorter than usual. But there's about a 6-week break when you get done with mini camp before training camp of about early June through mid-July, and that's about it for the NFL, where everybody's off at the same time.
And this is neat, Jim. I guess you'll be in Canton in a few months, right?
Extra preseason game. So, yeah, we'll play the first preseason game there in Canton. So that's going to be fun to see. And, of course, Luke Kuechly going in to the Hall of Fame. We had Julius Peppers in recent years. So it's cool seeing a franchise being rewarded with things like that, where we got players that are, that prominent and worthy of making a national TV game out of it.
I was hoping we'd have some Hornets playoff basketball to watch. Unfortunately, we'll wait till next year for that, as the old road play-in game got us again. That was an exciting game against the Heat, and to have that one at home, hopefully we'll spearhead something in the future. But we got the Canes. You following the Carolina Hurricanes at all, Jim?
Yeah, they're resting right now because they did so well in the first round versus Ottawa. But, yeah, I love what the Canes – and of course, they're so consistent, and they've been good more years than not. So, Hurricanes, I think the whole state's kind of behind that one there. With the Hornets, you look at what Orlando's now doing in that series with Detroit. I think that was, again, a team that just caught fire at the right time. And I didn't think it was so much like losing in Orlando, but that game was over in the first quarter for the Hornets in that play-in game, so that was disappointing. But now you're watching Banchero and Bain and those guys, like, they are so good, and Detroit's on the brink. I mean, Orlando's got 3 chances to win that series now.
Yeah, crazy to see. And then the Magic could certainly advance with just one more win. Jim, awesome to catch up with you, man. Hope you have a good rest of your late spring and summer and can get some rest, because, again, it's going to be a busy fall for you, as you know. So I know you were able to get away once. Are you able to kind of take a break here for a couple months?
It's funny. It's like actually starting about yesterday, trying to plan what might be our trip for vacation. I think I might have mentioned before the last time we were on that we had 2 kids getting married this year.
Yeah.
One happened in March, my daughter, and then my stepson is getting married in December. So that kind of cuts into the budget significantly when you have 30-year-olds getting married. So we're keeping it in the States, obviously, not making any overseas trips. I think we're looking maybe out west, do something like Colorado, Utah way, something like that.
Awesome. Good deal. Jim, I appreciate it, man. Always fun chatting with you. We'll do it again down the road.
You got it. Thanks, Clip.
Jim Szoke, play-by-play voice for East Carolina football and long time part of the Panthers radio network as well. Great guy to talk sports with. We will have more great sports talk for you with Jonathan Ellerby and David Pollack coming up in hour number 3, his first time on Pirate Radio. We'll tune into that when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, it's your Pirate Cyclist Tony, inviting you to join us in Greenville's 21st Annual Ride of Silence on May 20th at 6 p.m. starting from the Greenville Bicycle Company located on Clark Street. This ride honors cyclists who have been involved in accidents in the past year while riding their bikes. The ride will be a slow 10-mile event with a police escort, and riders are required to wear helmets. For more information, please visit the Greenville Bicycle Company Facebook page, and we'll see you on May 20th.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time for bats, balls, and turkey calls. Working on that grand slam? Swing into turkey season with a perfect shotgun to knock that gobbler out of the park. Brite, Mossberg, Weatherby, Savage, Beretta, Rossi, CVA, and Browning, you name it, we've got it. Choose from the largest selection in Eastern NC. We'll make you blow fans away. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Looking for the perfect place to host your next event? Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville features event spaces for birthdays, business meetings, rehearsal dinners, and more. The corner bar is fully private and seats up to 50 guests. Our back dining room is semi-private and seats up to 40. Or choose the semi-private repair shop game room complete with pool tables and big screens. Add in-house catering and full bar service and we'll take care of the rest. For pricing and availability, inquire online under the Parties tab at fishstreethardware.com. Fish Street Hardware, where Greenville gathers.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away, right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
You know Pip Printing for custom printing and marketing, but do you know they also do custom apparel? Need a company store for your employees, team, or just to sell your custom apparel online? Pip has the team in place to get that up and running for you in no time. Come into our store at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville and check out the clearance sale on jackets and coats. Brands by Cutter & Buck, Gildan, and Carhartt with some items as low as $10. At Pip, we do a lot more than you think. Call or come out to see the We Do people at Pip Printing.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for quality roofing you can trust? Call the Boone Group Roofing, proudly serving all of Eastern North Carolina. Owned and operated by Toot Boone, they offer no money down, and they back their work with a 5-year workmanship warranty. Find them on Facebook and Instagram to see their latest projects and satisfied customers. When it comes to your roof, don't settle. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. Call Toot today at 714-0021. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We'll go inside the Bone Zone later on in Hour 3. You got some topics you want to hit today?
Yeah, a lot of news going on.
All right, we'll break it down. But first, we have Ellerby and the great David Pollack as they went one-on-one. I have not heard this yet, so I'm excited to hear it right now. Here is that conversation.
All right, welcome into Pirate Radio Live. A very, very special guest joining us today in Studio C. He is the one and only David Pollack. You know him from the University of Georgia, where he was an All-American. He's a college football Hall of Famer, an NFL player for the Cincinnati Bengals, ESPN analyst, now a entrepreneur, I would say, and an author that wrote this great book of how every day counts. David, it's a pleasure to welcome you to the program. Thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on. And I love how you struggle with the NFL part because it was so quick. The career was not much of a career, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. But thank you, man. It's proof that anybody can write a book. If a defensive lineman can write a book, I promise you, without pictures, I promise you anybody can.
Yeah, well, your book is outstanding. I want to get to that in just a second, but I want to start with, what are the 3 things you're crushing today?
I love it, which is basically the book. Well, you know, we have different weather here in Georgia, and you don't always know what the heck's going to happen. So I was actually going to play golf today, and so when I played golf today, 25 push-ups a hole and walk. So I refuse to go out there and not like get some form of an exercise when I play golf and when I walk. That has to be the case. My number one goal today actually was with my wife because our golf tournament is coming up next week. And when I say I have to be very careful about what I say to my wife right now, the amount going through her head and what she's doing, like I've got to be ultra supportive. So I had to start with prayer about her. That was number 1, 2, and number 3. I mean, golly, because she's just got so much going on. Yesterday, she was really short. And I was like, all right, just be kind, love her through it. Like, be nice, do your part. One of the things I love to ask my wife, by the way, and this is some free advice for all you guys out there with the husband or girls out there with the husband or girls out there with the husband, guys with the wife. Instead of saying, how are you? Which I think is such an easy thing to say, good. I'm good. I'm fine. I love to go, hey, baby, where are you at out of 10 today? And so now it's very quantitative. Like she'll tell me, hey, I'm a 3. Like I got to step up, bro. Like I've got to step up today. It has to be a big deal for me to support, to try to help, to jump in as much as I can. If she's a 9, like that's different. That's a totally different day and how it looks and what I need to be. But instead of getting the guessing game of I'm okay and the repetitive response, because that's kind of what you're supposed to say, ask them, what are you at a 10? And I think you'll get, better feedback.
Man, that is just an awesome way to reposition of how are you, where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10 is a great question for anybody out there. But David, why did you write this book? I picked it up less than a week ago. Took me about 3 to 4 days to finish it because I couldn't put it down. It was I really enjoyed reading your journey and your advice. But what inspired you to put this together and write a book?
Well, we've been talking about it for years and started it years and years ago. I would say the last catalyst would have been my wife and her getting sick the last year and a half and just having so much time, like so much time to think and so much time to sit down and really work on, different aspects of the book. But the reason I wrote the book is very simple. I wanted to challenge men and women, and I wanted to help them create a scoreboard. I wanted to make them realize that every day counts. Everything matters. How do you get competitive today? How do you make some checklists today, like where I can see whether I succeeded or whether I failed? And we all want to be great. We all want to go do great things in this world. But I would argue, unless we're going to do great things today, it's going to be really hard to do great things tomorrow. And so I think just getting that mindset of starting exactly where you are with what you have. Like not the end in mind, not the end in what we want to do and where we want to be. How do I win? How do I make today look like a success? And to me, it's a lot of times creating that accountability, creating that scorecard where we can go win.
You've been one of those people, if you read the book, you've been like this for a long time. You're one of the most determined, motivated people I've ever seen. But it doesn't mean when you look at David Pollack today that there hasn't been some setbacks along the way, that you've had to have some comebacks. Obviously, we can dive into that. But why did you think, and when did you think the spark began for you to make every day count?
I've had a couple of moments in my life along the way where they were catalysts for growing. When I was a senior in high school, man, and we opened the book with this too. Like, I'll never forget, I was getting recruited all over the country. I have a new coach come in. He was like, "Hey, if we're going to win a state championship, like, you got to work hard every single day, and you got to play harder than everybody else." And my cocky self at 17, I'm like, "I'm your best player. Like, what are you talking about?" And he turned on the tape for me, and I was like, "Oh crap, he's right." It was one of those like slap you in the face moments where, like, holy cow, like, you're not working like you need to. You need to put more into this. You need to learn how to work harder. And then I realized, man, when I practiced, I remember when I started to practice that spring, I was like, this is hard. I'm way more tired than normal. Well, why? Because I'm giving out way more effort, right? So learning to practice hard, to play hard in the moment. But I think, chasing a dream since I was 4 years old to go play in the NFL, and then your second season, one hit later, it's gone. Like, what are you going to do, man? Like, what does your next step look like? You've been telling me about your faith. You've been telling everybody that you know about your faith. Are you going to live it? And God really slowed me and my wife down. And it was awesome, man. Like, to have that season where all the outside stuff stopped, all the chasing greatness in football stopped, all the accolades, the people that hang around you. And it's like, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to be? How am I going to respond to this? What does it look like? That's when, honestly, I started to create scoreboards. Like, it looked different. It looked I could bench 455 when I was in college. When I got cleared to lift weights out of my halo and my neck brace, I benched 135 twice. Like, that's terrible. That's not fun. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter where I was. Now I'm like, all I know is I'm here right now. What am I going to do about it? And how am I going to make today matter, and then get to the next day, get to the next day, get to the next goal? So I would say the neck brace and the halo and the surgery with the neck, slowed me down. And then God really started to work on my heart and all the different areas things that I could work on, that I could do. And my life really took off.
You are very adamant about your faith, outspoken about your faith. And obviously it helped you during that difficult time, but you had the faith way before that. You had it in high school, college, that kind of brought you to the NFL. What about your faith has been so important to you in your life?
Well, I mean, I've learned throughout my life as I've gotten older that, like, sport or a job or an occupation makes a horrible God. Like, it's a horrible God that will let you down 10 out of 10 times. And so to have faith, I did not have faith growing up as a young child, but two things happened to me that really changed my life. One, my neighbor across the street invited me to a lock-in. What's a lock-in? I asked the same question. I'm like, bro, what's a lock-in? He was like, you come to the church and they lock you in. I was like, no. Why would I want to do that? He was like, you get to stay up. He said the magic word. He said, you get to stay up all night and you get to play games. And I'm like, okay, now we're talking. Like, why didn't you start there? Like, instead of the lock-in part. But it's the first time I had heard about my faith. So I got invited. And then I had a teacher that was unbelievable. And he was living his faith out and had a praise and worship music in between classes at a public school. And the dude wore it on his sleeve, like was so kind, was so different, man. Like stuck out in this world as someone that you could tell was just uniquely made, pursuing something different than a lot of everybody else was pursuing. And I was like, man, that's different. And started to talk to him, had to read outside reading. I had to read 200 pages of a book. I chose the Bible, and literally my English teacher was like, I can't meet with you because I don't know the Bible. I was like, well, Mr. Watson will. And she was like, well, have you talked to him? I was like, no. I was like, but I guarantee he'll meet with me. And he started to take me through the Bible. And so that was how I came to salvation. And then living out my faith, man, how big of a blessing was it that all of a sudden I get to go to college with Coach Rick, like one of the best men to walk the earth, a guy that literally is trying to pursue, how can I help people reach the kingdom? Like that was more important than winning football games. And so I got to go and learn how to memorize scripture. And then I started to realize too, whatever I put in here, it came out of here. It's amazing, right? Like whatever I continue to put inside my heart, it kept coming out of my mouth over and over again. And so I think faith for me, it started to grow. It came fast and furious as a senior in high school. And then, man, I was on fire and I was a weirdo. My wife, when she met me, she was like, whoa, you're a little too much. Like we're doing too much talking about this, that, and the other. And Holy Spirit, she's like, you need to calm down. Like, and so I definitely didn't get it at a young age, but had a lot of guys and people in my corner that helped me realize what faith looked like and how to walk with God.
What is your reaction or response to people that say, hey, you are a little much, even today or even when you were in college? Because it is different to be that outspoken about God and your faith.
I'm okay with that. Like, I want to be a little bit much. Like, it wasn't the great suggestion. It was the great commission, right? Like, we were commanded to share our faith. We weren't saying that. God didn't say, hey, when you get a chance, please, if you get some time, share your boy. Like, that's not how we're asked. We're supposed to share our faith. And so, it's definitely something. Listen, I'll say this. You learn as you get older, there's definitely multiple ways that you can share it. And I think you'll find the best way for you. But how I came to salvation, I told y'all a second ago, was an invitation. Anybody can invite somebody to church. Anybody can invite somebody to a small group. Anybody can do that. You can invite. Everybody has the ability to do that. And the second thing was the way you lived your life is the most important witness you'll ever have. How you live your life.
Your book, Every Day Counts. What a journey you had at the University of Georgia. You and Herschel Walker are the only people that have been a first-team All-America at the University of Georgia for 3 times. That's just an impressive resume. I think your Every Day That Counts moment, I got a good laugh at it because Skip Holtz coached here at East Carolina for 5 years. And your 0 return touchdown against South Carolina, your career. And I know you worked with Lou at ESPN and stuff, but that you and Lou had some good talks about David Pollack. And he said he used to give his son Skip, who was the offensive coordinator down there, a lot of grief about running the ball at David Pollack at the University of Georgia. And you got that famous touchdown against the Gamecocks.
Yeah, that was the biggest play of my career that people always talk about when they meet me. But I'll never forget whenever we'd go to game day for South Carolina, I'd always take a video and I'd send it to Lou because Lou was competitive and he'd just be like, oh, you made that one stupid play and you just think you're a big deal. Like he would fire back at you right away with something witty. No, that was definitely the play. Yeah, Skip was calling plays for him at that time. And Lou never short on opinions, never short on things to say. But that was definitely my biggest play.
You had a great run. Then you were a first-round draft pick for the Cincinnati Bengals, and then you mentioned that in your second season, your life changed. We had Inky Johnson come to Greenville not too long ago, kind of very similar to how he ended his college career to kind of how your pro career ended with an injury. And what was that moment like? I know it was detailed in your book, but when you reflect back now even more of like how your life really went from, hey, man, I'm a football player, to you're not, just like that. What was that instant like?
Yeah, I think it was, it's just like anything else. As soon as it happens, it's fast, it's furious. You're trying to figure out what the heck's going on. But, they take you underneath the stadium, MRI, X-ray, find out right there. He was like, hey, you broke your you fractured your C6, C7. I'm like, that's cool. What, I'm out a couple weeks. And they're like, that means you broke your neck. I was like, ooh, okay. And then going to the hospital with my wife, we were both crying in the back of the ambulance. Like, we kind of knew, there's a good chance like this is over. And I think it's scary at first, or it's not scary. It's more as it's emotional and it's painful. Right. But then you start to see all the things that come about. And that was probably the best part for me. I had a very transactional relationship with God. Like, I spoke to God in the morning when I got up. I spoke to God before meals. But this was the first time that God was like, the Bible says, be still and know that I am God. And it's the first time that I had an opportunity in my life to do it. And I actually started to talk to God more. And here's something that's crazy. I know this is gonna freak you out. I started to hear from him more. Isn't that weird how that works? You seek more, you talk more, you build more of a relationship, you hear more from that person. And so started to really change my life and help me to realize that slow is good. And we live in a world of busy, noise, go, do. Building a rhythm of being slow and building a rhythm of listening to God and being in God's presence, it changed the way that the rest of my life went. But I also think that these things don't happen by accident, right? Like, God didn't go, man, that really caught me off guard. Like, that one snuck by the goalie, right? That doesn't happen. And so all of these circumstances in our lives, God allows them to come into our life so he can shape us into the person he wants us to be. Think about how much compassion and sympathy and empathy that we've all developed because those low moments in our lives. Like those moments where you hit bottom. First of all, you realize there's one way to go. There's two ways to go, right? It's either run to God or run away from God. And I can promise you, if you run away from God, you're going to be running for a long time. It's going to be tiring. It's going to be full of worry. It's going to be full of doubt. It's going to be full of fear. If you run to God, it's going to be full of comfort. It's going to be full of joy. The worst parts of your life, the worst times of your life will be filled with joy. And so, like, God had showed us so many things. He made me a better husband. He made me a better dad. He made me a better son, a better friend, a better employee. Like, everything about my life, because I got to experience the broken neck and the stillness and the relationship with him, my life got better. And I wouldn't trade it for a Hall of Fame gold jacket. Not in a million years would I trade those experiences and what it taught me about myself, others around me, and how to view, I think, my life.
That was just powerful to take, because David Pollack was going to be an NFL, Hall of Famer. You had all these big goals, a football player for a long time, and then, that moment happened, and you had to pivot, but it made you pivot to your family and faith, and then also pivot towards a media career, which you were great at as well. And I obviously continue today with your own podcast, but how did the journey to ESPN help David Pollack become a person he is today?
Well, I think one thing that I knew was clear is I was not going to not have football in my life. Like, just because the avenue that was football was gone and playing in the NFL career, I'm like, oh, I definitely want to coach. I definitely want to be around the game. If you told me that I would have done the media, I would have laughed, because I was not the biggest fan of the media. And just, I think it was more just the generalization of, like, the people that didn't do their homework, the people that just say things just to say things. Those are the folks that really kind of annoyed me. But man, I started to work towards, broadcasting, and, I started to become, I think one of the things that you realize is it's another mindset shift too, because I go, okay, I want to go on College Game Day. That's what I told my agent, my media agent that I just got. He was like, that's the best show on ESPN. I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. He was like, there's a lot you're going to have to do beforehand. I was like, that's fine. And the way I looked at it in my head, I'm like, listen, I'm a freshman in college. Like, I've got to go prove it. I've got to go earn it. And let me tell you something. It's not easy when you go from making a lot of money, which is unfortunately public in the NFL, and to going to making $12,000 a year at ESPNU. A year. You heard that right. Like, it's not a lot of money. You're not doing things that are seen by people. My mom ain't watching because it was like 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. recap. If my mom ain't watching, I know y'all ain't watching. But like, this was an opportunity. Like, do you want it? Well, then go work. Go chase it. It's not going to happen right overnight. It's going to take time. Like, this is not something that's going to come to fruition. So I learned, like, hey, let's go put our head down. What's the art of the possible? Let's go chase another dream, man. Like, this is something that all of a sudden I set my sights on, and I was like, let's go get it. And it took a lot of hard work, took a lot of failing. It took a lot of figuring out kind of who I was and what I wanted to be as a broadcaster. And then, next thing you know, down the road, get some opportunities and got to join the group of College Game Day for 15 years.
And that is the premier college football show, a show that you document in your book that is just a ton of fun to be with. And you have lifelong friends and relationships because of it now, too.
No doubt. I mean, we followed the best game in the country every week. Come on now. Like, I got to bring my son. I got to bring my daughter. I got to bring a lot of their friends with them. My family got to go, man. It was an awesome experience covering the game, building relationships with guys Kirk got me there. Kirk Herbstreit's the reason that I really got to get to game day. And then when Reese jumps on board and he's a lifelong friend now. I mean, he's just one of the best dudes that I've met. And it was an accountability partner on the road. And Coach Corso was a lesson in humility every week on the road. And Dez was so much fun with his boys he would bring. And you know what it gives you? It gives you that football feel of a locker room. Like every day we're traveling into enemy territory. Like we're going to this new area, this new environment. We get to do this together and we got each other's backs and it's really fun and really cool.
Your journey's amazing. Your time at ESPN came to an end in 2023. Then you pivoted again, and tell everybody about your podcast and what you're doing now to help families build their faith and goals.
Yeah, me and my pastor, we are good friends, and I've leaned on him a lot to grow. And Pastor Jonathan Howells has been a stud for us, and then Jennifer Howells for my wife. And I sit with a lot of guys, and we're raising kids, and we're doing this sports thing, and this youth league sports culture is going nuts and going crazy, and AAU ball all over the place. And I was like sitting down with my buddies, and I was helping them kind of like make some family goals. And I was like, listen, let's sit down with our kids. I sat down with Nicholas, I sat down with Leah, and I asked them what their goals are, not what mine are. What are your goals, and what are your spiritual goals? What are your athletic goals? What are your academic goals? What are your friend goals? And just started to go through it, and we started to, work with him. And then I started working with my other buddies' kids and them, and just kind of, helping them to dream and to set goals. And then it led to my pastor. He's like, hey, let's just do a family goals podcast. Let's just sit down. And so we started in the closet of our Greystone church. And, we started to film it and do it and build it. And then next thing you know, you're building up, and you're getting texts from Dansby Swanson who's saying, this is awesome. This is changing my life. And Dabo Sweeney and Scott Drew from Baylor. And I'm like, wow, people actually listen. That's weird. But no, just to help families keep perspective, help families choose what's best for their families, but from a biblical base for sure.
I thought one of the most powerful things in your book was, like 6% of high school athletes will play professional ball, or it might have been less, but you said 100% are going to be looking for eternity somewhere. And it was a moment that I stopped and reread it again. And I think what you're doing is very powerful and much needed.
Well, it's amazing that as a dad, man, we are so inclined, and we are going to make sure that our kid can throw and our kid can catch, but we're not going to teach them the word of God. Like, what are we doing? You talk about missing the mark. We're not going to teach them. We're not going to show them what that looks like. And guess what? We can tell them all day long, hey, God is the most important thing. If we ain't showing them, they're not going to get it. And if we continuously every Sunday choose basketball or baseball or football, whatever that season is, to go do that, we're showing them that sport's more important than God. And it's a dangerous line to walk, man. I don't want to show my kids that. So there's nothing I love more than this travel ball season right now for my daughter. She's a sophomore in high school. She wants to play college basketball. She's starting to get attention from schools and stuff like that. And guess what? If we play on Sunday, you'll miss a game. It's okay. It's going to be all right. We're going to be just fine. The most important thing is we're going to get our butt in church, because that's what we do. And I think one thing I encourage families to do and people to do in their lives, make decisions before you got to make choices. We are a family that goes to church. So no matter what comes our way on Sunday morning, no matter what you chose to do on Saturday night, how late you chose to stay up, we go to church. That's what we do. It's a non-negotiable. Like when me and my wife, when we were dating, alcohol was a choice we were not going to make. Sex was a choice we were not going to make. We were going to be virgins till we were married. That was our commitment to each other and God. Well, when something comes up in the moment and there's a temptation to drink or to have sex, I've already made that decision. I know who I am. I know what I'm standing for. Now I got to address it for what it is. This is a moment. I've made the decision. Now let's make this choice and realize who I am, what my heart beats for and what's important for me.
David, you're an amazing person. Your book was outstanding. Every day counts. I highly recommend it. People should grab a copy. They can certainly find it on Amazon or their local bookstore. Tell everybody where they can find your podcast, how they can find you on social for even more nuggets that you gave us here today.
Yeah, I'm on all the social things. I don't know much about it. I'm not good at it, by the way. But you're gonna get some faith. I promise you that. But I'm on X and all those things. I think it's David Pollack 47 is most of it. And then you can get the book anywhere. We're at all the stores. It's at davidpollack.com, where you can go on there and click on it. There's a link to it if you want to do it that way too. But listen, I'm enjoying life, like enjoying being the next step for me. And that's, can we go speak? Can we go, hopefully make an impact and make a difference? I think that's why I got fired. I think that's why we're at exactly where we're at in life, to try to go make a difference somehow, some way.
You're an inspiration. Every day counts with David Pollack. Thank you so much for your time today, and hope we can connect again. Maybe we can talk some sports. You can give some more Lou Holtz impersonations and some more. We really enjoyed our time today.
Absolutely. See you, brother. Thank you.
All right, welcome in.
All right, David Pollack joining Ellerby here on Pirate Radio Live. Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go. J-Bone's got some takes on what's currently going on in the NBA and what could be the future of the lottery.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that. Tell you what's going on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Great day for Gav and the Guardians. Gavin Williams. We put up the poll in the chat. Will there be a ECU All-Star this year, and who's most likely to be that All-Star? And Gavin is trending in the right direction for sure. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
A new feature menu has arrived at Basil's in Greenville. Basil's new specialty menu is full of great favorable dishes like roast beef melt, creamy beef ziti, chicken hibachi pizza, apple strudel pizza, plus $4.50 margaritas every Tuesday and $3 North Carolina craft beers on Wednesday. Basil's regular menu and favorites are always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Attention, Eastern Carolina. 360 Golf Carts just received a massive delivery of 40 new golf carts, and they're going fast. Right now, owner Brian Harris is celebrating with a special sale event, giving you the chance to upgrade and save big on your next ride. But hurry, with 40 carts and the best prices, they won't last long. 360 Golf Carts on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. Proud part of Pirates supporting Pirates.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Oh, dude, that home run just busted your windshield.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
You're not worried about it?
Yeah, I've got Brandon Manning and Farm Bureau Insurance.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates.
If you're looking to make someone's day a little sweeter, Nothing Bundt Cakes has the perfect treat. From our bite-sized buntinis to our delicious 8 and 10-inch bundt cakes, every cake is baked fresh daily and topped with our signature cream cheese frosting. Birthdays, celebrations, office treats, or just because. There's always a reason for a bundt cake. Come see us in Greenville in the Law Promenade Shopping Center near Longhorn and let us help you share a little joy, one bundt at a time. Nothing Bundt Cakes. Make life a little sweeter every day.
Rusty. It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This April, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Lease it now for $365 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2026.
This is former ECU baseball player and mayor of Greenville, PJ Connolly, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Play It Again Sports, buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. A lot of scores on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard and a lot of Nerfies today. Been taking advantage of some of those, including Big Gavin Williams. Had another great outing for the Guardians today. I believe his one run was unearned. We'll look at his numbers. Guardians win at 3-1, and sure enough, it was unearned. He went 7 2/3, allowed 5 hits, struck out 9, no walks, 0 walks today for Gavin Williams, and gave up 5 hits. If you walk a couple, that could lead to a run or two, but no walks today. His ERA for the year now down to 2.70. So another fantastic outing for Gavin Williams, Guardians. So he is now 5-1. The Guardians have 16 wins as a team. He has 5 wins himself. So he, again, is doing his part right now in Cleveland and trending that way, Jabone. Guardians are a winner. Cubs, are there any other finals first? The White Sox beat the Angels. Let's see what our guy did. I say our guy, everybody's guy. Murakami 0 for 2 today. Still hitting, just 236, but who cares? He's got 11 home runs, so it doesn't matter. White Sox winners. Mariners beat the Twins 5-3. It was the Rangers blanking the Yankees 3-0. Cubs and Padres locked in a tie in the bottom of the 5th. Marlins Dodgers has been a good series. I think the Dodgers came back to beat them Monday last night. Marlins hung on to a 1-run lead, and today Clayton McCullough's guys are hanging on to a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll see if Norby has done anything. He is 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts. But the Marlins have a 3-2 lead over the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays all over the Red Sox 7-1. We talked earlier about Trey Savage and played some of his highlights on our Pirates in the Pros. Great outing for Trey, who went 5 1/3 without allowing a run. Braves facing one of the toughest pitchers tonight in Scooble for the Tigers. Atlanta beat Detroit last night, and the Braves on the year 21-9 playing. They're the only team that has not lost a series so far this year. We'll get to the NHL and then the NBA because Bone has some NBA takes. NHL, Nick is not in the studio.
Busy.
We got the Canadiens and the Lightning, and that'll be Game 5 of that series in Tampa. Keeping an eye on Philly and Pittsburgh. Hey, Nick, come here for a second. Hop in here just to get some picks real quick. Philly and Pittsburgh. If Philly wins, the series is over, and it'll be Carolina and Philadelphia in the playoffs for the first time ever. I learned that yesterday, Nick, when we talked to David Glenn. The Canes and Flyers, believe it or not, have never met in the postseason. That's wild stuff. If they win tonight, it'll be Canes and Flyers. And then you got the Mammoth taking on the Golden Knights in Vegas tonight, late night. Nick, real quick, give me a pick or a goal, a point score, something from each game. Montreal, Tampa. What are your thoughts?
I think Tampa wins that game. I know the odds are heavily in Tampa's favor there, but Montreal still has a little bit of work to do. And
you've had a decent read on this series, I'll say, because you picked the Canadiens. Was it the prior game? The last time they won, I remember asking you, and you said, give me Montreal, and they were a winner. How about the Penguins and Flyers?
Penguins, I want Game 7 very badly.
All right, and then Mammoth and Golden Knights.
That game will be going over 5.5. I wanted it last time, and I didn't take it because I was scared, and I shouldn't be when both goalies have been very bad so far.
Going over in that one tonight. Thank you, Nick Bass.
Yes.
You are no longer Buzzkill Bass. You're a good time Nick. All right, J-Bone, real quick tonight, we got Magic and Pistons.
Yeah.
Pistons are disgusting. They disgust me.
Jaden Ivey was right. Come Judgment Day, Pistons won't matter.
Yeah.
And hell, we ain't even at Judgment Day.
And they don't matter.
And they do not matter. I think the Pistons win tonight. No Franz Wagner. That's a big hit to this lineup. He could be out for a week. I don't expect Orlando to win this series, and that's crazy to say when they're up 3-1. But I can't even say the word on the air. But Jalen Duren is a like one. I don't like. He's just so soft. He dominates the. He's probably gonna be.
Let me make sure I heard you right. Did you say he was a man? All right.
Like, I'm not even joking.
Okay.
He's soft. He's a punk. Like, how are you so dominant in the regular season?
A punk.
That's what Jalen Duren plays with. I don't understand how you are dominant during the regular season. He's going to end up being on an all-NBA team, but then you come out here and you go 3 for 9, barely put up 10 boards. You're getting dunked on by somebody off the Magic bench, Kane, forget his first name. But I don't get it. Outside of Cade Cunningham, this team has no production.
I think I like him. Tobias Harris is like a giant nothing burger. Like, he looks like he should be a really good player.
Which is crazy because he's like, outside of Cade, the one getting shots, at least during the regular season, and it's all just dissipated since the start of the playoffs. And, you know, there's a lot of criticism about they made no moves at the trade deadline when you got a guy like AO who's dropping freaking 46.
That was cool the other night, I got to admit.
Yeah, and you had CJ McCollum available. Kobe White was available.
Yeah.
And these are trades that the Pistons could have made, and yet they sit here and they look like they do because they didn't.
Man, watching these playoffs, the East is like kind of weak.
I think there's two teams. There's two teams that's going to win. It's the Thunder or the Spurs. Like, if a first-round matchup, I'm even talking about the Celtics here. If your first-round matchup's going longer than 5 games, you're not winning the finals.
Celtics got rocked last night at home.
And I kind of was down on bringing Embiid back because he kind of threw the Sixers out of their funk in Game 4, but he's back to form last night, 33 points. Tyrese Maxey, 25. Paul George, 16. VJ Edgecombe, 10. And you look at the Celtics, and Joe Mazzulla is going to win Coach of the Year, but outside of Tatum and Brown, you have no production unless you want to talk about Peyton Pritchard, and I think it's time to bench Derek White.
You know,
this
when
guy stinks.
The Hornets finally got all their starters together, they started winning. Like, the Sixers played the Hornets kind of late in the year, and they had all those guys, and I was like, dang, this team's kind of scary. What's wrong with them? When you have them all playing together, they're a dangerous team.
Yeah, I mean, Embiid going for 33, Maxey, I said like 26, I believe. This Sixers team, Boston needs to close out in Philly, because if they go back to Boston, I think it's over. I think Sixers win it.
Jared, I'm going to say you've had a good track record here at Pirate Radio with a lot of your takes. You missed this one. You said Raptors Cavs was over, I think, after one game.
I said I don't need to see any more of it.
Okay.
And,
well, are you surprised it's 2-2?
Yeah, but man, we got to go back to beating it.
All right.
Outside of Donovan Mitchell, and I mean, James Harden has his playoff woes. That's what you kind of expect with more turnovers and points in some games. Everybody else on this Cavs team, it's
wow. I got a take. Zach, what do you think about this take? James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Kevin Durant. Anybody else we brought up a moment ago, Jared?
He's still young.
This whole class, this whole group, thank you for your service. But get out of my life.
Yeah.
I don't want you anymore. I don't need you anymore. You've done enough. You've had awesome careers. You're Hall of Famers. Is Paul George a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Doc Rivers is a Hall of
He
Famer.
broke his leg for USA in a game. I remember watching that. I've seen enough. I'm tired of you.
Once you start team hopping, just leave.
I'm done with it.
You're not doing anything.
I'm over it. And LeBron, stay forever. Because you are amazing.
Yeah. I
Stay
still have,
forever.
one more thing on this Cavs team.
Yeah.
If they don't make it out of this round, you got to blow it up. Kenny Atkinson, his first year, fire him. Get rid of everybody. Donovan Mitchell has been in the league for, I think, 9 years. He's made the playoffs every year of his career, never gotten past the second round.
Wow.
I think he's made the second round like 3 or 4 times. And he's got 1 year left on his deal. It's a tradable I don't see the point in the Cavs keeping any of this. The James Harden move was to get deeper into the playoffs. You thought he could get more out of Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen, but like I said, they're soft. There's too many soft big men in this league. And watching what Wemby did last night in year 3, why the hell can't Evan Mobley do that? I get the size is a big difference there, but there's not a lot of size in the NBA.
Just think if these bigger guys had the oomph that Diabate did. Like Diabate, to me, he's kind of undersized.
Very undersized.
But
He's shorter
just
than Evan
plays
Mobley.
so damn physical, and, like hard. If these guys played like him, I think I'm pulling for the freaking Lakers, man. I have turned on this LeBron thing. Like what he's doing right now with an injured team and leading them is awesome.
Yeah,
it is awesome.
They're going to get out of this series against Houston. I hope it goes 7. Like I said, this weekend, if there's no Game 7s, there's nothing to watch.
And play who? Oh, the Thunder?
Yeah, they're going to play the Thunder. They're going to get swept there. Yeah. Luka's going to be out. Even if Luka is in, you got to worry about Lou Dort tripping people. Who's going to guard Shea? I have no idea. LeBron will get his 25 points a game, but they have no shot against the Thunder. They got a good pull against the Rockets.
Yeah. All right. You think they win tonight?
I think the Rockets win tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. And Cleveland will win, but I think I'll pull for Brandon Ingram. I got to find an angle to pull for some teams here.
And I think the Nuggets win that series against the Wolves.
Okay. Well, let's get a break in because we got a couple to take. And you want to give your take on
the new potential lottery?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that when we return. Got J-Bone fired up. Back with you after this.
It's bow time. Remember those bologna biscuits you grew up on? Well, they're back and better than ever at Bojangles. Bite into a southern tradition with our new fried bologna biscuit. It's a thick slice of savory bologna seared and served hot off the griddle on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. And right now, you can get 2 of them for just $5. But hurry in. This deal is only available for a limited time only at Bojangles. It's bow time.
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar Medi Spa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar Medi Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Oh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@scitekes.com.
Take your family, friends, and kids down to Play It Again Sports this spring sports season. We have all the hottest new equipment for the upcoming softball and baseball season, along with a huge selection of quality used sporting and fitness equipment. Whether you're a golfer, a bike rider, a soccer player, or a fitness enthusiast, we will have exactly what you need. Don't forget to do your spring cleaning and load up all the equipment that you no longer need or doesn't fit. Bring it down to the store and get paid on the spot. Play It Again Sports across from the Nissan dealership on Greenville Boulevard.
Get ready, because Honda has equipped the 2026 CB750 Hornet with the E-Clutch, delivering stall-free starts in traffic and full-power quick shifts up and down when you want to wake it up. A torquey 755cc parallel twin delivers arm-stretching acceleration with Street Fighter style built to stand out. Visit Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville, and experience the 2026 Honda CB750 Hornet E-Clutch. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and night protection. Honda motorcycles are for riders 16 years and older.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North Restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North Restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North Restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
This is Tyler Sneed, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back, hey Pirate Nation. Don't miss a second of the action. You can download the free Pirate Radio app today and take us with you wherever you go. You can listen live to all your favorite shows, or you can catch up anytime with our archived content. Like coming up tonight, it'll be Jim Szoke and David Pollack, and of course any of the interviews that we've done earlier in the week. It's all up there, and it's everything you love about Pirate Radio right in your pocket. Just search Pirate Radio in your app store and download it today. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. I've been calling for some kind of like pre-conference season basketball showcase tournament, whatever you want to call it. North Carolina versus South Carolina, match up the schools together. Tyler Lewis, former player for the Pack, went to Xavier, I think, too. Said would never happen, but really cool to have a tournament for all D1 schools in North Carolina, put all the games in the Greensboro Coliseum. Mm-hmm. And he made brackets, Zach, and we love brackets. Pirates would match up with Elon. They would face the winner. So Gardner-Webb plays Central. Winner that plays Duke. We would play the winner of Duke in that game in the tournament. But you got State versus Greensboro, High Point versus UNCW, Campbell versus Asheville, Davidson versus App State. The winner of Charlotte A&T gets Carolina. The winner of Queens Western gets Wake Forest.
Did I not see a W on there?
Why can we not do something like this? Who are you talking about?
UNCW?
Yeah, okay. High Point.
Gotcha.
Let's get it done. Get some sponsors. He says Greensboro. I like Charlotte to run like a 2 or 3 day event with all the NC South Carolina teams, but this will be fun. Wouldn't have to travel far, and it'd be entertaining for the fans. Real quick, catching up with the chat gang. Luke says, nice sequence of questions last night, Jarrett.
Thank you.
Jamie said, Desmond Bain is the man. Desmond Bain is a really good player who's also an instigator, right?
Yeah.
Like, usually those instigating types are just kind of bums. He's a mix of both, it appears.
I think you got to respect Dylan Brooks a little bit. He is like the main instigator, and he's actually pretty decent.
Okay. Bain or Brooks? Who would you rather have?
That's tough. I mean, they're kind of the same player. Maybe Desmond Bain because it's not as over the top.
He's got a cooler name.
Yeah.
Jamie agrees with me, but says, Clip, aren't you a Durant fan? Yes, I am. I think he's got a great sense of humor. I hate the burner thing. But he does just tweet a lot of funny things on his own. But I like Zach Ertz too, but I don't want to see him on the Commanders this year. Like, I'm just go on. I've seen enough. Jamie said LeBron could play 10 more years. Mike P said, what could top throwing a lob to your son in the NBA? Maybe if he dunked it, that'd be about it. I mean, we'll never see anything like that in sports ever again. Fact.
We could see it eventually.
No, we won't.
Oh, okay.
We will never see a son throw an alley-oop, or I'm sorry, a Faja throw an alley-oop to his son in a playoff game ever again. Ever. All right, Jarrett, NBA lottery. We got to fix the tanking. How are we going to fix it?
We're going to fix it by keeping the teams that are tanking bad. Like, how does this make sense to where picks 4 through 10 have the best odds? The play-in teams, the 2 10 seeds, 2 9 seeds have the same odds as the 3 worst teams in the league. I saw something where it's just like the year the Heat went to the finals against the Nuggets. They would have a chance at drafting Victor Wembanyama the same year they won a game in the finals. Like that makes no sense. Like the Pacers, man, like of course down the stretch they were trying to lose games, but at the beginning of the year they were trying to win. They're just bad. They don't have their star.
The Pacers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they had their guy out.
Yeah, and like the Kings, man, like you can say, oh, man, they sat Sabonis. It's like he had a knee injury. They told him, hey, go get surgery. We don't need you this year. They have no assets.
Okay.
They're a bad team with no assets, and it's like, stay bad.
So what do we do? Is there anything we can do?
I don't think there is. I mean, like...
If you want, you can run your team how you want to run your team, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bottom line.
Look,
I remember when they had the whole load management thing. And I get it, and I'd hear like, "Oh man, these families are coming in. They go to one game a year. They want, and that sucks." But like, you can't tell Greg Popovich how to run his team. He's trying to win championships with older players. Like,
and the rule they implemented there was stupid, where it's just like you had to play a minimum of 65 games. But then guys like Cade Cunningham and Luka.
Well, you're talking about to win awards.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, but I'm just saying in general. Like, didn't they try to make a rule where guys like had to play or something on? Or they were talking about making a rule where if it was like a primetime game.
Yeah, I mean, that was talked about.
Okay.
But they never did anything with it.
I hate all of that. Coaches determine how to play their players, and unfortunately, front offices determine how they want to tank their teams.
Help the bad teams. Like, I don't think the Hornets really ever tanked. They were just poorly run. They were that bad. But yet, the Spurs get Wembanyama. The Mavs get Cooper Flagg. Like, help these bad teams out and they won't suck. They won't be incentivized to lose.
So you're saying less lottery?
Like, no lottery.
Just get rid of it. Just
like the NFL. Do it like the NFL.
That works great. The end.
Okay. All right. We figured it out, boys. Way to go. Back with you to wrap it up after this.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utilities.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
This is Dr. Josiah Duke from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's that time for a joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services as well as walk-in urgent care on weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville has the best deal ever on Ram trucks. During the Declaration of Deals sales event, get a special finance rate of 2.9% that can be used with already fantastic factory rebates. For example, you can choose up to $11,000 off and 2.9% for 72 months, or get $5,000 off with 0% for 60 months. So if you've been thinking about a new Ram truck, now is the time at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. And how about the 26 Jeep Grand Cherokee? Save up to $6,000 on America's most awarded SUV. Or lease a new Grand Cherokee for only $429 per month. Or take the top off and enjoy the sun with a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Save up to $7,000 on a 26 Jeep Wrangler or lease one for only $329 per month.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerel in Greenville. Come see us!
36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, and $39.99 due at signing. Tax, tags, and $8.99 admin fee not included.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit WBCChamber.com.
This is Coach Gary Overton, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a mixed day for the stock market today. The Dow was down 280 points at 48,861. The NASDAQ was up 9 at 24,673. The S&P dropped just 2 points and finished out the day at 7,135. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Coming up on Thursday, we'll preview the Kentucky Derby. Talked to Ariel Epstein. I said, give me a horse guy or gal. She gave me Colin Sheehan, Trust the Prophets on YouTube. I correctly picked last year's winner, so we'll ride the hot hand and get a preview of the Kentucky Derby with Colin Sheehan.
When is the Kentucky Derby?
Saturday.
This Saturday.
It creeps up on you,
yeah.
J-Bone.
Feels like it was just here.
Down the stretch, it comes. We will talk to him. We'll get up with Rajay, see how his rehab is coming along in Texas. We'll talk to Coach Hud. We'll talk to Cole from Dirty Dan's. And I got a bone to pick with Zach Kaplan. He needs to learn how to give a compliment. Yeah, I'm sticking up for J-Bone. I kind of stuck up for J-Bone on Twitter, and some dude insulted me and blocked me. Didn't even let me respond. Let me respond. I love a war of words.
Hey, keep up the shtick, big guy.
Tell me to keep up the shtick.
Big guy.
Big gay?
Or big man, whatever.
J-Bone, enjoyed the show today.
Yeah, it was fun. It's good stuff.
Sorry I upset you.
That's fine.
You know I did it on purpose. I like to get a rise out of you. It's part of the show. Nick Bass, thank you. Zach, thank you. And Carter, a special thank you to you.
Yeah, a lot of hard work from Carter.
Shirley Rhodes, we'll do it all over again. We'll see. We'll hear some Gavin highlights tomorrow in our Pirates in the Pros and see if any other Pirates are doing big things on the diamond this Wednesday. We will talk to you 3 o'clock Thursday, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Green.